Looks like I'm living rent-free in your heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Alright, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your mind's like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm alone in your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you mean. Why you chase the crooks and I take the lead? Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on your name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no end to sight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm holding your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm the VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right, spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along, but sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should, because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Shizzy Daddy, owning your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
Well, good evening, everybody. I hope you're doing well this evening. Good to see you, man. Oh, man. No, I had a whole bunch of stuff that I was working on and still trying to get it all done. That's why I'm running just a little bit behind. Everything's good over here, though. No big crazy things to talk about. It's good to see you all. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I saw that there was some stuff that I hadn't redacted out that I wanted to make sure was taken care of before I showed all of this. It's crazy day today. Oh man, all of the filings that came out. Good to see you. Good to see you. It looks like you guys are worried about me or something. Man, they upgraded earthquake to 8.7. Holy cow! Tsunami watch extended to the west coast to include Hawaii and Alaska. Wow. Well, let's keep those folks in your prayers there. That's absolutely crazy, man. I just heard about that. Like I said, I've had a really super busy day today, and I've got. Just double checking. I think I might have it all as soon as I pull all this up. Some of it's just have to keep it. I'll just probably come to that tomorrow. Yeah, there was there was an earthquake that happened. Crazy. Good to see you, Navy Mom. Good to see you. West and Bama. Oh my gosh, you could kill me. Yeah, all you fine folks out there, I see it, man. Am I okay? Yes, I'm okay. No, I was super busy. I had a whole bunch of stuff to handle this evening. Oh my gosh, well, here we go. Good to see you, Dizzy. It's hot here in Florida. Well, Robert Ward, I understand it is hot here in Georgia too, and I was waiting for it to cool off a little bit before going on a walk earlier because oh man, just a crazy busy day for me here. It's really good to see, and why not just get this started off with a little bit?
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day, a new flavor of fuckery. Cause everybody sucks, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of flops. Monday, bullshit. Tuesday, bullshit. Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, balderdash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery. Yeah, we'll have it all over again.
Max says, play the song for Robert. What are you doing, fool? Got to play the song for Robert. I'm just making sure that I've got everything set up here. I had stepped away for longer than I meant to. I meant to be here much earlier, and I'm sorry I kept all you fine folks waiting. LGA Airport in New York hit 100 today. Yeah. LaGuardia. That would definitely been pretty bad. It was probably about heat index of I don't know 108 today, and then we had some storms rolling in, and of course I've got crazy down here with me. He's kicking back saying, "Man, it is too stormy today. Why are you not like cowering like I do?" Because that's what I like to do. I like to hide and cower. All right, let's see here. All right. I've got this one here, and I wanted to sort of show you this one right here because yes, there was a sanctions that was supposedly sent out. And now I haven't seen this. I haven't seen it, but it was the Fleas and their silliness showed this to the world. Craziest thing in the world. Whenever I heard about it, I was like, wait, are you serious? They read something out that hasn't been filed, but supposedly has been emailed. And the response, of course, was, well, yeah. I mean, isn't that what's supposed to happen? You know, aren't we supposed to be like showing stuff that they're up to? Like, oh my gosh, Megan's gonna be like broke and poor. She's not gonna know what to do, and her life is gonna be miserable because of this. It's just gonna be the worst thing in the world to happen. And whenever I saw this, I was just like, okay, why? First of all, why would they have this? If it's not something that's been filed, not something that's been sent out, it's clearly coming from some other place. And I'm going to open this. Yeah, I see. Got to convert that to an Adobe PDF for me to be able to pull it out. Because somebody sent it to me in a screenshot. I was like, so this actually may or not even be happening. So let me share it with you. Present this screen. And why is it not working? There we go. Let me close that there because I don't need to have that piece open. Oh, I love it whenever I've got all this crazy stuff going on in general. There we go. Because, well, I'm silly like this. And there it is. Now that should be able to show it. So what the screenshot showed was this little thing right here. There we go. It should be shown. Oh, okay. That's why it's not showing. I was like, why is it not showing it? So this was dated 7/28/2025. It says, please, oh, please, Mr. Shochet, find this. And of course, you can tell that they don't know how to spell Shochet. Early mug raid. Welcome, early mug raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shizzy, Megan, and Tug read a document from Randy tonight. It's not on docket yet, but it's sanctions for Lips and her husband. Ooh. Well, that's going to be interesting. Whenever it hits the docket, I'm going to definitely be checking it out. And Emma Washington says, early mug raid. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you there. You are wonderful for doing that. Thunder, crack of thunder. Thank you so much, Emma. I appreciate you for that. Right there. Gotcha. So this particular one is, please, Mr. Shochet. Can't, and of course, you know, they still are not able to spell his name correctly here. Please find this letter and my motion for sanctions pursuant to Florida Statute 57.105, case 2025. Jeremy Hales, Elephant Shoe, blah, blah, blah. As a result, defendants are seeking sanctions pursuant to Florida Statute 57.105 against you and your clients. The motion for sanctions under this is enclosed herewith shall not be filed until at least 21 days have expired from the date of your receipt of this correspondence and the accompanying of said motion. If your amended complaint filed on 7/28/2025 for claims for abuse of process and or malicious prosecution is not withdrawn within 21 days of your receipt of this letter and motions for sanctions under 5701, the attached motion for sanctions will be filed. Relief will be sought thereon. As it says, oh my gosh, for claims of abuse and or malicious prosecution is not withdrawn, the letter and motion for sanctions, the attached motion for sanctions under this will be filed and relief would be sought thereon. Thank you for your courtesy and cooperation in the above referenced manner. Really? So you think that that's appropriate? You think that that's appropriate to send something like that out? Well, it's not. It's not appropriate at all. And I believe that Randy sent something out back to him. Funny thing is this email won't matter once Randy files his motion. Well, according to you, that Megan and Tug, if Randy's already filed a motion. Or if he's already filed a motion, it just hasn't hit the docket yet. Sir Shizzy, damn, I'll correct. I have found Bob's great grandpa BBB is a spitting image of his great grandpa. Okay, that's awesome. I love it. Yeah, and no, that's the thing is sending someone like this is I think might be inappropriate, just a little bit, but it gave something for the Fleas to talk about, get all excited about. And someone sent me the the link to it, and we're just like, oh my gosh, did you see what's gonna happen to them? Well, I watched this so you don't have to. It had a wonderful little post that talked about it very extensively. It was quite beautiful. Was just like, oh my gosh, Megan, Tug, going to be broke. You're spending all this kind of money on a frivolous lawsuit. And how dare you file anything. But see, this has happened before. And last time they said, well, it's no big deal. All of a sudden, it's not a big deal, especially whenever they've shown in that particular motion that there was, you know, this little letter is just like, how dare you? How dare you what? Because we can take this all the way back to during the thumbnail case, which is this one right here, where there was a motion for sanctions pursuant to that. There actually was a motion. There wasn't a threatening letter. Just said that she filed a complaint, alleges that of a result under Florida law, the allegations and claims made in the complaint are utterly frivolous, without merit. According to the complaints, frivolous, completely without merit under Florida law, because precedent or counsel knew or should know that frivolous claims asserted and alleged in the complaint are not supported by material facts necessary to establish such claims. Not supported by an application of then existing law to those material facts, as pending abuse of process claim is absolutely barred by Florida's litigation privilege. It authorizes the court to award sanctions against parties who raise claims and defenses not supported by material facts. Now, they brought this in and they said, hey, the first district shall stated that the word shall be used in this. And it goes on to say, discourages baseless claims and determine whether party is entitled to statutory. In doing so, the court determines that the party or its counsel knew or should have known that the claim or defense asserted was not supported by the facts or an application of existing law. And the problem is there was nothing in this that was supported by law whatsoever. Mug raid, names again. Names again. Yeah, I guess it's probably, is it acting funky again? Yeah, probably. It is. Good to see you guys. Sorry. It's a YouTube thing. They do this every so often. But just how far has been lowered is an open question. Therefore, it is legal right. Jeremy Hill respectfully requests that the honorable court enter an order granting this motion, ruling that Preston and her counsel knew or should have known that the claims asserted against Jeremy herein are baseless, without merit under Florida law, and thus untenable and patently frivolous, imposing sanctions against Preston and or her counsel jointly and severely. And that was what was filed in this particular one. This one I don't have anything redacted on it. And what they're talking about is this complaint that they had filed, which was this one right here, which was the complaint that Michelle through her says it was original Florida County. Count 1, violation of 540.08, beginning 2023. They had reality drama content on their YouTube channel with the Hale centered on the plaintiff, Preston, her ex, John Crook. The theme of what the Hale's risk of stolen Mr. and Mrs. Cook's lives for content for their YouTube channel, subjecting them to harassment, bullying, defamation, invasion of privacy, thousands of menacing, vulgar comments. We know who wrote this in the first place. Oh, just sending some little love your little way. Oh, thank you, Janice. Well,
welcome to the shit show.
Thank you so much, Janice.
Every single day, a new flavor of fuckery, cause everybody's such, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of clots. Monday, bullshit. Tuesday, bullshit. Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, balderdash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery. Yeah, it all over again.
Mafia raid is good. Also being a wonderful supporter. Hale's Rizik have published display Ms. Preston's image on the channel's video thumbnails. Approximately 125 public videos as of the date of this filing the complaint. Videos on this. I'll get to you here in a second, Taz. Hale's risk have also published the name. Florida statute provides that when person's likeness is used without their consent, they may bring an action to enjoy their unauthorized use and recover for loss of injury sustained by the publication, including reasonable royalties, blah, blah, blah. Violated this by publishing picture on video thumbnails without her consent, by publishing using her name and image, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, another violation, basically saying this, that DUI guy used it to capitalize. And we all know that this one right here has become absolutely frivolous. Going after DJ Radis, the injunction for all defendants, going against the plaintiff, and then certification of all of that. And all that they filed in this, just for them to turn around and drop it, to drop the case. Just when they were getting ready to take a deposition of Lynette Preston, they dropped the case. Matter of fact, Stark is due to be in front of the judge, and has skirted the hearing multiple times for not showing up to that particular case. And Ducey has been involved in that case. As we know now, for some reason, he thinks that he's a witness to this case. Interesting enough, he's not supposed to be. And they keep holding this off and keep playing around, and keep prolonging it. And they want to call everybody else polyflop. Oh, this is just a bunch of garbage that you guys created to cause anguish to my client. And then you got all these other fools that get in there and they start causing more and more problems. And that's why Lips is in the position that she's in right now, with having people suing her for her actions. Not just her, but her husband, suing them for their actions. There's nothing wrong about talking about court cases. There's nothing wrong with bringing court cases up. But as you've probably noticed, if you hadn't, there's certain people out there that don't bring up the court cases or talk about the court cases. They go after everybody else. They're on the attack of everybody around it. They're out there doxing people. They're out there harassing people. They're saying, you need to stop talking about this. And it's an ongoing issue for them, wanting to say, hey, I don't like what you're saying. And now I'm going to use the court to tell you to stop doing what you're doing. It's wrong. It's wrong on so many levels. And just another lovely day in shit show Hades. Thank you, Taz. I appreciate you. And most definitely you are so welcome. Very much so.
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day.
5 gifted memberships.
A new flavor of fuckery. Cause everybody's such, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of flops. Monday, bullshit. Tuesday, bullshit. Wednesday, hey, what the fuck? And then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, balderdash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery. Yeah, we'll have it all over again.
Yes. We got a gold one. We got gold foot. We got that gold foot. Thank you very much, Tracy, and thank you very much, Taz. Hey, how you doing, Mantra? Good to see you. It ties into this new lawsuit. I know. And that's where all of this stuff starts getting just even crazier. Because, yes, The amended complaint that they're bitching and moaning about is tied to this lawsuit right here. Plaintiffs hereby sue Michael Federigos, or for Doritos, and Leslie Doritos, and allege plaintiff Jeremy Hales, resident of Summit County, gives out all the same thing. It's no different than what this was. But right here is where they start talking about jurisdiction and venue. They talk about the statement of facts. She filed a lawsuit by and her attorney, through her attorney, defendant Michael Doritos, against all plaintiffs, all of the plaintiffs that are named. You have to understand what we read last night was not the amended complaint. What it was is a new amendment in this right here, adding these other people. Love being part of the shit show. Thanks, Shizzy, for bringing joy and laughter to us through your wonderful letters and music. Well, thank you very much, Katie Rose.
Welcome to the shit show.
Welcome.
Every single day, a new flavor of fuckery. Cause everybody sucks, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of clots. Monday, bullshit. Tuesday, bullshit. Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, boulder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery. Yeah, we'll have it all over again.
I've lost all of them. No, they're still there. They just all got moved on me. Why did they get moved? Well, I will find them, and if I don't find them by today, well, we'll take care of it. In the lawsuit, defendant Leslie, and by and through her attorney, alleged claims of defamation, invasion of privacy, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligent infliction of emotional distress, cyber stalking, harassment, civil conspiracy, tortious interference with business relationships against the plaintiffs. And some of this hasn't changed. All I'm saying is they've added new defendants to it. And it names the case right here. Names who the defendant is, that he did not represent any party in the proceeding before the second court. He had no legitimate purpose for filing the request for judicial notice in the second court. And he had his purpose in filing the request for judicial notice was to harm all plaintiffs' reputation and exert improper pressure on plaintiffs. Now, if you're wondering what this is talking about, is at the time of the filing of the original lawsuit, he should have known that the claims inserted lacked merit. Now, on June 15th, he filed a request for judicial notice on the original lawsuit in this particular case in Levy County, Florida. Circuit Court. He didn't represent any party in the proceeding, and the defendant had no legitimate purpose for filing the request for judicial notice, and his purpose for filing the request for proper judicial notice was to harm all plaintiffs' reputation, exert improper pressure on plaintiffs. That lawsuit was dismissed on July 17th, 2025. So what you're talking about here is that lawsuit that they created, they dumped it over into federal court. They put this into federal documents for no other reason except to harass. They created a lawsuit. They filed a lawsuit to harass, and then they just let it sit. They didn't try to serve anybody. Instead, they finally moved J-Hip. They removed Tug. They removed Megan. And then, of course, we get to what happens. They use this lawsuit for improper purposes. To make claims that have an official stamp of approval because they are part of public record. And this was by their own admission. rather than seek legitimate legal remedies. As a result of defendants' actions, plaintiffs have suffered damages, including fees, costs, reputational harm, emotional distress, and business losses. Lips and her husband want to file sanctions on Tug, Megan, and others in the lawsuit. Yeah, we know. We just went over that. We read that, and it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous that they're doing these kinds of shenanigans. You know, and whenever you do this, yeah, double karma. Tug and Megan sued Hooker Lips and her husband for Hooker Lips filing and retracting her frivolous lawsuit twice against all four of them. Exactly. Plaintiffs repeat and reallege the allegations and basically says the same thing again, that there was no reason for doing this except to harass. And then they come down here and they say this is count 2 against her. In a civil proceeding, now she filed this lawsuit against plaintiffs, alleging claims of defamation, invasion of privacy, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligent infliction of emotional distress, cyberstalking, harassment, civil conspiracy, tortious interference with business relationships. And then, of course, it was terminated in favor of the plaintiffs, which is true. And this is part of their MO. They file a case, they harass with it, and then they drop it. Or they let it run the 120 days. Problem was they weren't expecting Jeremy to tell his attorney, go ahead and accept service. Let's get this ball on the roll. You know, why are we sitting here waiting for them to continue on with this? Because clearly they're creating these services that they're never going to fulfill. And they said, no, we're not, we're going to take them to task on this. Jeremy stood up to him. Defendant Leslie, she filed it, maintained her lawsuit for the improper purpose of giving her claims an official stamp of approval by making them part of the public record rather than for the legitimate purpose of seeking legal redress. And this is all about a frivolous lawsuit. They respectfully request this court enter judgment in the plaintiff's favor and against her and grant the following relief. Against count 3 is against Michael because he made illegal, improper, perverted use of process. Filed a request for judicial notice of the original lawsuit in the second court where defendant Michael Federigos did not represent any party. The use of the request for judicial notice procedure was improper and perverted because it served no legitimate litigation purpose in the proceeding before the second court. Of course, had an ulterior motive or purpose in exercising the improper use of process. There was an ulterior motive, was to harm plaintiff's reputation, exert improper pressure on plaintiffs. They suffered damage as a result of defendant Michael Federigos' improper use of process. As a direct and proximate result of this, plaintiffs have suffered damages. Count 4 against her for the same reasons. Yet again, punitive damages and demand for jury trial. A second, I gotta hit this so it doesn't show this one. And there we go. All right, that part should be redacted now. Trying to redact things out of here. Now, what they're doing is this was the certification saying that everything was sent out as it should. Action of damages in excess of $75,000, exclusive of interest costs and attorney's fees within the jurisdiction of the 9th District. The parties, and this is their case that they brought against them. This right here is the entire case. We've read over this thing. And as you can see, right inside here, this being their amended complaint, the harassment that they wanted to bring into all of this. The lawsuit against Lynette about her dropping the trespass 5 is still ongoing, which is he's reading the new lawsuit against Lips and Hubby in retribution for Lips' frivolous lawsuit. Yes, this is exactly it. Double karma. So how does the thumbnail on trespass 5 hit it, Fanny? I'm kind of getting it now. Okay, that's fine. Double karma. So the where this comes into play is what they're talking about is you got Flea's over there saying, oh no, you know, you're supposed to be able to follow this, and you know that you're going to go broke over it. There's a difference between a frivolous lawsuit, filing something that you know is frivolous. And had they actually continued on with this, they would have received a motion like this for sanctions. If they had proceeded in the original case, had they continued on and not just all of a sudden backed out, there probably would have been a motion for sanctions against them that would have been made. Because it was absolutely the most frivolous thing that you ever saw. And we're not going to go over every single aspect of this little bit of case because it is garbage. They knew it was garbage whenever they filed it. They went through, oh my gosh, we're at 16 pages. They went through 105 documents going after people. 105 documents. And if you take the time, which we've taken a good amount of time on this, and it's giving them all kinds of wind that they don't deserve. In doing all of this crap, it's going to show exactly the kind of frivolous crap that they have. And if you don't believe that what they had was frivolous, then why would they drop it? Why all of a sudden out of nowhere would they just, oh, we're just going to voluntarily dismiss? Because they were about to get their asses handed to them on a silver platter. Because then they were going to hit a spot where they couldn't back away from it without receiving even more sanctions for it. All of a sudden it became, oh, it's too much for me to deal with. I can't deal with this. You know, like it's so much for me to deal with. Do you think it was proper, the way that you acted, the way that you doxed, the way that you harassed, the way that you went out and intimidated people that were covering this case? I mean, was it proper? Did your little fifis get hurt whenever they clapped back and said, no, you don't get to do this. You don't get to act like this towards people. That might have been why they were so upset. It was one of those where we said, hey, we're not going to take it. We're going to stand up against you. I have a new avatar. I thought you should know. Well, I love your new avatar. That is you in a box. Maybe not. She has been a member for 5 months. Thank you so much. And also we have a gift.
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day, a new flavor of fuckery. Cause everybody's such, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of clocks. Monday, bullshit. Tuesday, bullshit. Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, boulder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery. We're all over again.
was. This was intentional to get people to stop talking about it, to get everyone to, oh my gosh, you must be quiet about it. That was the harassment portion of it. No, the video made of Lips made depicting Jeremy as a member of the Triple K as a devil and demon, or being as bad as Charles Manson might do. Yeah, I mean, even those right there, yeah, you could easily say that. I mean, they wanted interaction with people. That, you know, this is the thing. Whenever you want interaction, you want attention. And you're using that attention to get people to come back at you. All the shit that I do is just satire. It's funny. I think it's funny. It's not done with any sort of malice. It's not done with any hatred towards these people. It's showing the ridiculousness of what they're filing, of the things that they're saying, words that are coming out of their own mouth. I mean, and they don't seem to be able to handle the words that are coming out of their own mouth. All their harassment, all their craziness, all their babbling, gobbledygook crap. And you just go, I can't believe that you would file this in a court of law. I could care less if they do or not. I actually encourage them to keep filing stupid shit, because it gives me great content. It gives me some shit to laugh at, like on a regular. They took it to a part. Slow moving giant new box. They seem to want attention, but only on their terms and forms they enjoy. Well, I don't know what kind of forms they enjoy, but those are not enjoyable. I mean, Jeremy has said it before. Go ahead, mock me, make fun of me. I don't care. I mean, that's one thing. You know, talk about how, you know, I got a gut. Talk about my bald spot, whatever. That's no big deal. It's whenever you're doing it to harm somebody and harm their business. Like I've never told people, don't go watch them. Why? I mean, they give me great content. Just keep saying stupid shit. It makes my job easy. I don't have to look for anything. It just comes out of your mouth and I get to watch it. You know, it's hard for people to understand that, you know, whenever you see these kinds of lawsuits come out, you're like, oh my gosh, you're really going to write a lawsuit. And then you want to add me to it because your little Fifi's got hurt after you told me, after you got bubbles out there saying, cover this. You need to cover this. Why aren't you covering this? Why won't you talk about this? Oh, wait, you're not supposed to talk about it like that. You have to talk about it like this. No, you don't get to tell me how I talk about stuff. You're not that bright, man. It's not how it works. That's not how YouTube works. I talk about what I want to talk about. I keep it within the realms of satire, comedy. Do you not understand how I laugh and mock you endlessly for the stupid shit that you do? And people mock me for the stupid shit I do. I told you, who's going to trust a guy that wears a freaking bicycle helmet with stars and feet all over it? Come on, really? You think I'm some sort of legal genius here? Shite. First Amendment much? Exactly. They don't understand what that is. They feel that they're they feel that they have this, that they hate the court system. You know, they file things about how horrible the court system is and how inappropriate it is and how bad it is. And then they use that same court system to go after people. It's like a soft sit, you know, that just fell down some stairs, hit his head several times or on each step on the way down, got up and all of a sudden said, "Oh, I slipped a Holiday Inn. I'm smarter than your average lawyer." Because you get crap like this. Introduction to the orchestrated attack against the plaintiff. This action arises from deliberate, coordinated campaign of online harassment, defamation, reputational sabotage orchestrated by Jeremy Hales and his associates, but not limited to Megan Fox, J Hip, and others. What kind of dumbass writes shit like this? Nowhere in this does it show anything that can be tied into anybody. All it says, action arises from deliberated, coordinated attack of online harassment. Online harassment. Are you fucking kidding me? What online harassment? You asked people to roast you. You asked people to talk about this. And they didn't bother with you. They laughed at your stupidness. They laughed at the ignorancy, the ignorance that was coming out of your damn cockwasher. It just wouldn't stop. You were on nightly. Then you created multiple videos, flapping your jaws yet again, talking about, "I'm such a good Christian, I'm such a horrible Christian." Who gives a flying fuck about that? Nobody does. If there's some competition of Christianity or goodwill, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is high school or some shit? Well, my Christianity's better than your Christian. No, who gives a shit? Good Lord. We looked at everybody, and it wasn't just me. It wasn't just Megan. It wasn't just Tug. It wasn't just J Hip. It wasn't just Coot. It wasn't just Georgie. I mean, you had your own people looking at you going, "You're stupid. This is the most ridiculous thing that you've ever done." You had people from your own side, people that brought you in to talk about this. You had full pay telling you how stupid your lawsuit was. You throwing them under the bus. Hell, you got paint chips going, Bruce, he's looking at it going, "They're mocking us. They're laughing at us." Yes. Have you not figured it out? Every time that you do something really stupid, we have no choice but to laugh at your stupidity. I made a muppet of myself and called them dumb. Exactly. Why? How can you not? How can you not? I mean, you know, they're like, "Oh, you guys are just a bunch of puppets." Oh, my gosh, you're a bunch of puppets. You're Jeremy's pulling your strings. You're being paid by Jeremy. No, we're giving you something that's entertaining. People are laughing along with us and laughing at us. I hope they're laughing at me. I'm a goofy motherfucker. Just saying, I'm goofy. If you're not laughing along with us, then there's something wrong with her. You know, they're too funny not to laugh. I mean, they're a mockery of themselves. I mean, if they haven't figured this out by now, oh my God. It's like, "Oh, you want to talk about my drinking? Oh, that's really fucking gonna bother me. Oh, he drinks on stream. Cheers, fucker." There you go. A drink on stream. Whoopee fucking do. There's nothing illegal about that. I don't care. At least I can show my face on stream. Maybe because I'm not hacking up a lung or missing front teeth or, don't look like what my avatar shows me. God, could you imagine if I look like what my avatar shows? Have you seen my avatar? It's a fucking honey badger. No, of course I don't look like goddamn avatar that I show. Jesus. What if it's so funny is that Fleece thinks I live up north on the East Coast? Well, you should. Why don't you? God. Jeez, don't karma. I love me. I love me too. Thank you, darling. I mean, this is the thing. It is, I say things that are probably not appropriate. Okay. I mean, is this the way that you would talk if you were around your grandmother? Yes, absolutely. I would stand over her grave and say the same shit that I would say on here. Okay. I don't think my grandmother would care. Of course, you never heard my grandmother talk. Some of the stuff that came out of her mouth would definitely not come out of mine. Just saying. If you knew anything about me, you would know that I'm probably the mellowest one out of my family. What began as a single Facebook post about a mutual acquaintance escalated rapidly. Really? Wait, huh? What began as a single Facebook post about a mutual acquaintance escalated rapidly as defendants weaponized their significant online following to publish and amplify hundreds of false malicious statements about plaintiff. Single Facebook post. Really? I look exactly like my Muppet avatar. Wheat Toast West Coast. I love it. I love that. Oh, no, rapidly. That fits. Valley Girl lingo for like, really? Exactly. Not laughing at you, laughing with you. These idiots. Well, hey, even so, Jim, if they were laughing at me, it wouldn't bother me. I don't, it does, being laughed at does not bother me. It really hasn't. Here's the thing. Whenever I would, where I grew up at, good Lord, if you could handle getting mocked about being, the food stamps kid, you can handle just about anything. Yeah. Eating the government cheese. Hell yeah. Yeah. You learn to get tough really damn quick. Just like, well, if I let it get to me and I go home crying, they're just going to find that they're going to pick on me even more. Yeah, that's how it goes. And what do they want to do? They want me to be broke and poor again. The problem is they've got this issue that they haven't figured out. Is lawfare. They think using lawfare against people gets them to be quiet. Oh, you silly little liberals. You don't get it. That's not how it works. See, no, I'm not going to give that away. That would give too much away of my plans for all these fools and idiots. Because I'm telling you, the amount of silliness that I see and the kind of crap that I'm going to bring about, just I'm not giving it away. Just not giving it away. Because I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. Okay, I'm heading off to bed. Well, Mary, before you head off to bed, let me give you a little bit of something. Let me give you nothing like some free cheese. I'm telling you, let me give you a little bit of something that I think you're going to appreciate before you go run off, because everybody loves just a good story. They can't help but a good open letter.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down with shit.
shizzy, whiz, nut.
An open letter to the authors of the "You have 21 days to admit you meshed with the wrong morons" letter. Dear self-appointed guardians of the litigation playground, thank you, truly. Thank you for this legal equivalent of a toddler shaking a stick at a freight train. The sheer gall it takes to issue a 21-day opportunity for withdrawal after hurling your own lawsuit into the void like it was a gym towel in a flaming dumpster is remarkable. It is absolutely remarkable. This wasn't a warning. This was a tantrum in the citation form. The last-ditch "don't hit me back" plea disguised as lethal ethics sent from the same people who made "I never thought them" their entire litigation strategy. I mean, after I finally read your safe harbor letter, that heroic declaration where you clutch your pearls with one hand while holding a flamethrower behind your back, and I have just one question. Did you proofread this thing before or after the Adderall smoothie? Because there isn't a legal warning. This is a printed equivalent of running through a courtroom in a bathrobe shouting objection to a conversation you weren't invited to in the first place. And let's be real, the only reason the letter ever saw the light of day is because the Flea was cackling over it during a freaking live stream, probably while gnawing through a pile of greasy chicken wings like she was mid-exorcism. The sauce-stained laughter between the teeth and the timestamps gave away more than any motion ever could. It was less a show of legal force and more like watching a raccoon discover a cease and desist in a trash can and trying to read it with barbecue fingers. Dramatic, yes, but also wildly self-incriminating. So let's review exactly what happened here. You all filed a lawsuit. A loud, clunkily, legally embarrassing one packed with conspiracy theories, false accusations, and recycled live stream drama. You weaponized it on social media before a single motion was heard. Then your targets decided to hit back with real lawyers, actual filings. You hit pause, threw on your victim cape, and fired off a preemptive 21-day warning to the guy you knew was about to bulldoze your fantasy narrative. A bit rich, don't you think, especially considering the original complaint read less like a legal document, more like a passive-aggressive fanfic written during a manic episode. You had the nerve, the caffeine-fueled, cease-and-desist by moonlight nerve, to give Randall Shochet 21 days, and by the way, it is spelled Shochet with an H, you dumbasses, to reconsider participating in a lawsuit you and your client spent months openly begging for on live streams. The same lawsuit you wrapped in sparkly thumbnails, monetized with sob stories, and then never properly served because, plot twist, you apparently lost interest mid-performance. Sort of like somebody that's, maybe not that interested in you. And now, after lighting your own complaint on fire and hurling it over the wall like a pizza box full of bees, you expected the other side to tiptoe backward, apologize for catching it, pretending this all never happened. If you were so confident in your original lawsuit had merit, you wouldn't be here now writing hollow takebacks with a deadline like it's a timeshare offer. You're in your inbox sending bad faith warnings to lawyers who already read you like a dinner menu, full of greasy repeats and nothing fresh. And let's not forget that let me repeat this, let's not forget you were warned. You were told months ago that this will not end well. This is not how litigation works. You are not ready for what you are inviting in. But you didn't care. You didn't listen. We said the goal was never resolution. It was retaliation. It wasn't about justice. It was about controlling the narrative with just enough tears and sympathy to land another fucking super chat. That weaponizing litigation as content would backfire on you. That dragging in everyone from journalists to content creators to spouses was a game that ends in sanctions, not subscribers. You didn't listen, you fucking morons. You thought filing a complaint, it was some power move. Nobody would respond. You thought you'd control the narrative, edit the highlights, exit stage left. Instead, you're stuck rewriting your lines while your opponents file amended complaints with more evidence, more plaintiffs, and more of your own contradictions staring back at you in 12-point font. Because when you filed your complaint loudly, you made a live stream after live stream talking about the evil YouTubers, the groomers, the conspiracies, the organized crime. You name dropped people who weren't even served and told on yourself in real time like a person live logging a bank robbery while demanding tips on Ko-Fi. And then, in what I can only describe as a majestic act of manic backpedaling, you voluntarily dismissed your own masterpiece. Just days before facing opposition, and now you send a safe harbor letter to him. This 20-day letter is not a show of strength. It's a paper shield, flimsy, transparent, and already soaked in your own precedent. You don't scare anyone with fake deadlines after you've already blown your credibility across 4 platforms and a failed lawsuit. At this point, the only thing you're withdrawing is your own complaint, and no amount of safe harbor letterhead is going to undo the very real damage you caused or the receipts that are about to be introduced into discovery. This wasn't some noble appeal to professional courtesy. This was a PR stunt with a law degree. A desperate attempt to reframe this optics just before the filings hit harder than your client's 4th contradictory live stream. You don't get to posture as the wounded party after months of coordinated misbehavior, targeted embarrassment, and lawfare. You don't get to demand silence after turning defamation into a fundraising model. You made this bed on camera with timestamps and probably quite a few filters on. So here's your counteroffer. You have 21 days to stop pretending that you're the aggrieved party. 21 days to pack up the persecution complex, delete the burner accounts, and get real about the consequences that you triggered. You aren't victims. You aren't silenced. You were loud, proud, and legally sloppy, and now the grown-ups are talking. You made the mess. Now you get to mop it up. Sincerely. Shizzy Wiznut, just a guy in Velcro's shoes who saw this train wreck coming from 300 miles away, and I packed snacks just for the show because you definitely needed a daddy.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down. With Shizzy, Wiz, Nut.
Randy doesn't mess around. No, Randy doesn't mess around. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, you guys are absolutely awesome. Our house was the house where parents called to tell their kids to come home. They don't live there. Oh, forgot to share SC. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it happens. Her lips and her husband have a long history of filing suits against people and their family, then dropping the suits. Let's say they don't do it to get on the record and then just dismiss them. Exactly. But they weren't expecting Jeremy to fight back. That's the problem with these fools. They never expected Jeremy to fight back. They expected that, oh, he's gonna let this go on back. And like I showed last night, you guys, he warned you. We warned you. God, everyone warned you, Lips. Don't do this. Don't do this. You know, you came in and you started screaming, debate me, debate me, debate me. That's the last person that anybody wants to talk to. Nobody wants to deal with somebody that says, hey, debate me, debate me, debate me. Hey, knock it off, Fleur. How you doing? Hey, yeah, Shizzy, my boy, you been a busy shizzy man, rocking the waves of the ether, and then some go, 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 and kiss your Megan on your way. Bye. Well, I guess I really, it's amazing how you guys must think that this works, that I have like endless conversations with Megan, Tug, and Jeremy. It's amazing. I wish that were the case. But all of us have lives and things to do. But when next time I see Megan, I'll be sure to pass that on. Knock it off, Fleur. See, this is the thing. They think that there's some sort of targeted thing happening. No, I have a job. I have a life. I have work. I have family. I have things that I do outside of this. I actually have quite a few things that I do outside of this. My time is not spent conversing with Megan, Tug, Jay Hip, Mr. Coop, Georgie, who else? Vetter Nation, Squid. None of these people. I don't have time to have those conversations. I mean, you wonderful people, you send me emails, and sometimes I don't respond. It doesn't mean that I don't read the emails. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't have any sort of response, because it's like a nice email, or somebody's showing me, hey, have you seen this? And I'm like, sometimes you get like a thumbs up. Sometimes you actually get a response, and somebody had actually noted on my thumbnail yesterday that I put on there that Lips was back online. That's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say is that they were back. They were on. They were still talking with the little ecosystem is what I meant to convey. So I corrected that. Those, and I said, not that I know of, because they were just like, Lips back on. I was just like, not that I know of. I'm like, these are things that I don't really have time. I know that there's a Facebook group out there of Hales and anti-Hales and all that kind of stuff. Every so often I can pull that stuff up, but oh my God, I don't have the time for it. I don't have time to go through every single thumbnail, listen to every single stream. I let other people do that, and then they can tell me what's going on. If I think it's something that I can talk about or use, then I do it. I have a regular 9-to-5 job that I work, and this is my time off. I know my mother raised 5 kids on that stuff for 6 years until she remarried. Exactly, Calvin. That's right. The government cheese, the food stamps, all that crap, man. I will tell you, I took all kinds of mocking about all of that stuff, and there's nothing wrong with it. You do what you got to do to make sure that the kids have food. And if they're not happy about the situation, well, you can blame the old man for that shit, for not paying child support. My mom was proud to get government help. My mom was too proud to get government help. Well, with how many of us were there at that time? Because my brother was gone. So there was 5 of us, 5 kids at that time. 5 desperate kids at that time. Yeah, she didn't take it like other people did, but she did what she had to do. My mother had no choice. Yeah, same. And yeah, And yes, we are all laughing at them. Yes, as you should. Always laugh at silly. Always laugh at stupid. It relieves you of that kind of pressure, that kind of where you're just like, oh, should I laugh at them? Like, yeah, laugh at them. I mean, seriously, laugh at the silliness, laugh at the stupidness, because a lot of you've only have so much time. How big of a laugh did your wife have when she saw the letter from Lips? My wife, we talk about all kinds of stuff, and whenever she sees this kind of crap come out from her, she goes, really? Okay, I got better things to worry about. That's my wife. She was just like, yeah, I don't care. That's YouTube shit. That's the thing. Like, this is YouTube shit. And people don't understand that. They can't seem to separate YouTube from reality. And my wife looks at this shit. She goes, why do you guys sound like a mean girl? That's what she looks at. It's like, you sound like one of those mean girls. So I was like, yeah, I could probably tone it down a little bit. Those are my conversations with my wife about this kind of shit. They don't understand the dynamics I have with my wife. And it's unfortunate for them. It's unfortunate for them, because if they did, they would probably not be concerned with my wife. Seriously. If you understood our dynamics, you would be like, oh, that's sort of boring. I'm dead serious. People just think there's something that they can do. Oh, I can't even begin. Can't even begin to look at it. So this is about my interaction with my wife, and I got to show it to you, because it is. It's probably best if I just show it right here. There you go. This is my interaction with my wife. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Right here. This is my interaction with my wife.
It's definitely down there. I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it too. I'm looking right at it.
Yeah, well, I just feel like you can't be 100% sure because you're not looking in the water with me, so let me just double check for you. Yeah, it's definitely down there. See, if you looked in the water with me, you'd be able to see it.
Well, I see it just fine, so.
I'm telling you, man, I'm looking right at it.
Yeah, every time you do that, you're actually making it harder for me to see, because you keep shaking.
Right there, dude.
You keep shaking the water around it.
I don't know, dude. I think I'm just gonna have to deep dive for it. Maybe seal this.
Okay, well, you're a dog, no to seal, so.
I'm going for it. Here we go.
No. Not even close. No. Come on, you're getting all wet.
Wow, yeah, that's at least like 3,049 or
Not a number.
2 clicks or something down there.
No, just let me think of a better plan, okay?
Tell mom and dad I'm a good boy. I'm going in.
Wait, hold on.
Saw a few sharks. I had to get out of there.
There's definitely no sharks.
Dude, come on. I think if we both go down at the same time, we'll be able to get it.
Okay, yeah, I know that sounds like a terrible plan, and I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
seriously, I had it in my mouth. I was so close.
You at no point had that in your mouth. I saw the whole thing. You weren't even close.
I had to drop it. There was like 70 sharks.
Yeah, there's literally no sharks, so.
That's my interactions with my wife. Kodunks is Megan and Doug's litigation. I love it. I love that. We had to make sure. I knew you guys would get a kick out of that. Like I said, those are like my interactions with my wife. I have. Oh. I get such a kick out of this, but we have a George Floyd commercial. You got love
A few
this.
years ago, I couldn't breathe, but then I started taking this, Comply. Now I breathe just fine. Side effects of Comply may include dizziness, obedience, improved breathing during police encounters, and sudden respect for authority. Do not resist while taking Comply. Ask your officer if Comply is right for you.
Sorry. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. These kinds of things just crack me up. I have too much fun. Oh. Have you seen the guinea pig? No, but I got better. I got better. If you haven't seen this one's good.
If you're someone who's not good at running, but you want to be that hot girl that runs, get yourself a wiener dog, because these things have like little 2-inch legs and they will run forever, and nothing is more motivating than getting outrun by an animal with 2-inch legs that has like 50 strides to your one. I can't get outrun by a wiener dog. I'm so tired, but he won't stop.
Hey, there's Shizzy Bug Raider. Hey, Anna, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, the Bigfoot shorts are funny too. So are these. These are bad. Sorry. Oh. Oh. Gotta have a little bit of lightheartedness. Come on. Just a little bit. Oh, God. I can't show those. I can't show those. Oh. So I've never watched a single Jurassic Park movie. Clips. Comply. It's just good for you. Oh, we had the biggest yard in our little village. There were about 50 houses in the village. Well, you know what? This will sit with you really well. This next video should sit with you very well. Water in the 80s was just straight out of the garden.
When y'all are saying that y'all used to drink from the hose, were sinks not an option?
For fuck's sake. Who's gonna tell him? You want me to tell him? I'll tell him. We weren't allowed in the house. I don't know why that's so hard for people to understand. Our childhood was like one never-ending episode of that TV show Survivor, okay? We are indestructible. We've never sat in car seats. Nobody's ever given us swimming lessons. We've all been either shot with a BB gun or stabbed with a fucking jart. The television stations had to make a commercial reminding our parents that they had kids. I shit you not. Every night on the 10 p.m. news, a voice would come on and say, "It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?" To remind our parents that they had fucking kids. So no, sir, shirtless with the beanie, sinks were not an option.
10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? There's a magpie video chasing a biker that drew eyes on the back of her helmets. It's older, but hilarious. I know. I've seen quite a few of them. Okay, this is going to get me in trouble, but it's funny. Shizzy, there's some crazy Levy shares videos out there. Would love for you to find them and show one day. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. That would be hilarious. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a bottom of me. Yeah. Hell, I didn't even have seatbelts. No. I mean, seatbelts didn't come around. I think they had seatbelts, but I can clearly remember acting up in the back seat and a parent slamming on the brakes and hitting that back seat. Just like, stop it back there. Don't make me stop. All right. This next one is okay. Now, it might get me a copyright strike, but it's pretty damn funny.
Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it is better this way. We hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have lived this dance forever. But now who's gonna dance with me? Please stop.
Mike Helmet stopped the course. Natural selection. Yes, they did. A bike helmet. God. You know, and I wear one here, you know, whenever I'm doing the stories, but you know what? Growing up, I didn't wear one of these. I did not wear one of these. Oh, when that question was asked in my village, I think about every parent said yes. They're at the Stover house. Exactly. Shizzy, I'm all laughed out for the night. Oh, Max, you're not yet. You're not yet. Oh. Sorry. I just have too much fun. I just have too much fun. Oh God. I find all of this stuff funny. She's like, I bet your favorite game to play was Evil. Oh, the Evil Knievel was awesome. Yeah, I had the little Evil Knievel motorcycle that had the little belt that went into it. So you feed the little belt into it, and then you rip that thing loose and you let it go, and it would take off and jump. I love that thing. And yes, we would try to imitate those on our bicycles. We tried to. Oh my gosh. Oh, I did find I did find some videos in Levy County. Would you like to see it there? Would you like to see the videos from Levy County? All right, give me a second. Let me see if I can do this here without messing things up too bad. All right. We're going to show you some Levy County videos. You ready? Levy County videos. Here we go.
Granny, why nobody take me serious? Because every time you open your mouth, a lie, a moan, or a STD falls out. Bitch ain't shit serious about you but the smell. Granny, my baby daddy said I'm toxic. Bitch, you got 3 restraining orders, no custody, and a fucking yeast infection that's older than your kids. He was being nice.
Granny, you ever think I'll find a good man? Honey, you couldn't keep a roach if you smeared peanut butter on your cooter. Now hand me them eggs.
I deserve better, Granny. Bitch, only thing you deserve is a pat on the back for surviving this long with a brain made of fucking dick and dip spit. I need a place to stay. This ain't no rehab, no shelter, or your meth dealer's fallback plan. Take that crusty cooch elsewhere, little bitch! Granny, you ever think about getting on OnlyFans? Bitch, if I wanted to get paid for spreading my legs, I'd call your fucking daddy. Worked once, didn't it, dumbass hoe?
Granny, I'm bored. Let's go do something fun.
Fun, bitch. Ain't you got 3 kids and 0 jobs? Go play hide and seek with some fucking responsibility.
Granny, I might be pregnant again.
You don't need a baby, bitch. You need bleach, birth control, and a fucking muzzle.
Sorry. I'm sorry, those killing. Max is like, yes, Joe. You're not disappointed, were you? Oh gosh. Oh. Oh. Max looks just like Otter Creek. I know. It happens. It happens. I've got some from Arizona if you want to see those. This is from Arizona.
You never told us we'd be fighting humans. More like angry demons with skin. Everything was quiet. Then we heard one whisper, peekaboo, before jumping out of a bush and mowing down 17 of our guys. They wrote, send more in the blood of our fallen on our own dropship. One screamed, this is Sparta, and kicked our general off a cliff. Are you crazy? I'm not going back. One of them bit me. Through armor. I have tetanus now. One kept throwing our energy grenades back at us with a pickleball racket. They brought a goose. Just a regular, angry goose. And let it loose. We surrendered. They left a note that said, be right back. When we picked it up, hish, it exploded. I tried playing dead. One yelled, unzip its pants. I've never ran faster in my entire life.
Bring a tear to my eye. I miss Grammy. Oh, memories. Oh God. That's why I keep saying this. I'm all about laughing. I'm all about laughing at this. Oh, I love the alien ones. Yes, the alien ones are great. Oh, you gotta have fun with this kind of stuff. You can't let the YouTubes and the internets get you down and get you upset. It doesn't do anybody any good to get upset over all of this. It really doesn't. I mean, you just have to smile at things. You just really need to smile and be happy about your situation, because trust me, it could always be worse. Really could. It really could be much worse than you know. And I find that the humor and satire really makes it really interesting. Let me see if this has any noise to it. No, it doesn't. But I did find, if you guys haven't seen this one, whatever happened to the days when you could trust your kids to be where they said they were going in the summer, could be trusted to listen to the grown-ups at that house. I mean, wait. Yeah, here we go. Breaking news. They found SpongeBob. There's Patrick. Oh, you weren't expecting that one, were you? Making up for the late start with some good, laughable entertainment. Yes. We don't have the old soap operas anymore. This kind of drama fills the void. Yeah, we don't have the good stories anymore. You know, those old what was it that we used to have back in the day? I mean, you had Little House on the Prairie. You had after school specials where he had Scott Baio. It was like off of like, what was it? One hit of marijuana and he was jumping off buildings thinking he could fly and crap like that. I mean, come on. You guys remember that stuff. You're just like, oh my gosh. Why do people not see the humor in it anymore? I mean, they tried to do so many different things, but these days it's completely different. We don't have the same Saturday morning cartoons that we used to have, which were really damn good. I enjoyed those Saturday morning cartoons. It was where you would get up earlier the better, because then you could see exactly, what was the Bugs Bunny, the Road Runner, Wile E. Coyote, all of that stuff. And it seems like all of it's just gone now. It's like not there anymore. We miss those days. We miss those wonderful days of that kind of stuff. I mean, now you got people that are losing their mind over what is it, Sydney Sweeney, because she did a blue jeans commercial. I guess they don't remember like Brooke Shields doing basically the same damn commercial. It's like, oh, she's blonde hair, blue eyed. She's evil. I don't understand it. It's like, wow, you people get too sensitive over things you shouldn't be getting sensitive about. I love Speed Racer. Yeah, Speed Racer was awesome. That was one of my favorites too. So now we have to find other things to find humor with what we do. Hey, Janice Wingfield says, my grandma used to tell us my uncle's wife wasn't worth shooting. If he'd quit marrying Lot Lizard, he'd be better off. My grandma was correct. Thank you, Janice. I love it. I love it. Oh my God, Janice, that is so beautiful. But did you know what a lot lizard was whenever you were growing up? Well, thank you, Lyndon Hernandez. I appreciate it. It says, blessings, Shizzy. Love all you do with truth. And I mean, I don't know. I try to be truthful and shit. But you see how it comes back to bite you in the craziest ways. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's well, let's put it this way. I like humor. I like fun stuff. I don't like being depressed and sad. It doesn't make me feel good. All the depressing crap stuff that we see out there. You need humor. You need laughter. You need women like this.
Buc-ee's. It's less a gas station and more a theme park for people who think beef jerky is a food group. You don't stop at Buc-ee's. You disembark. The parking lot is larger than most airports, with rows of pumps all full, like it's Black Friday for unleaded. It's where you'll find lifted trucks, RVs the size of starter homes, and at least one guy filling up a 5-gallon gas can who absolutely should not be operating machinery. Upon stepping inside, it appears as though Walmart had a baby with Bass Pro Shop and then raised it in a Texas roadhouse. And Buc-ee's doesn't sell snacks. They sell impulse control issues. You walk in for water and leave with a brisket sandwich, 2 pounds of fudge, and a bag of beaver nuggets, which are basically diabetes in nugget form. I don't know what's in beaver nuggets, but I'm positive it's illegal in 7 states. They taste like caramel, childhood, and a root canal waiting to happen. They're what you eat when you've completely given up on life, but still want to enjoy it. And then there's the bathrooms. These aren't just bathrooms. They're cleaner than most hospitals and twice as private. You walk in expecting gas station horror, a broken lock and a crackhead washing their socks in the sink, and instead, you're in a day spa for your ass. The stalls have floor-to-ceiling doors. You could file your taxes in there. You could take a Zoom meeting. Hell, you could die in one of those stalls and the janitor would bless your body before they mopped around it. It's the first bathroom in history where you can shit yourself and still feel respected. And just when you think you're done, you walk out and realize Buc-ee's has merch. Not just a t-shirt or a hat. Buc-ee's has turned their beaver logo into a family crest. They sell pajamas, blankets, pet beds, and onesies for babies. Because nothing says we make bold choices in this family like dressing your infant as a gas station mascot. It's not a pit stop. It's rehab for people addicted to barbecue. You don't just leave Buc-ee's. You emerge, slightly fatter, noticeably happier, and absolutely ready to do it all again.
She's not lying there if you've ever been to a Buc-ee's. All right, Max, you have a good night. And I'll be ending here shortly also. I don't want to keep you guys up too late. Grandma married for love, then money, then money, then money. She outlived 4. Wow, at 105, she's done married? Well, geez Louise. She's impressive. I'm just saying. She's pretty damn impressive. I kudos to her. Kudos to her. Because that's pretty damned awesome. Oh my God. Where is it? There was one that I saw earlier. It was, let's see if I can find it. Why? I guess everybody's still on the Sydney Sweeney thing. Oh, there was something that I wanted to see here. If I could find it. And let's see if we've got, I want to see if there's anything on this particular one. Because it was most impressive. Let's see. I am looking to see if it is, if we've got it here somewhere. Let's see. It is. It's going to be about a. Let's see. All right, this is a short video, but I figure we need to show this. Right here.
Live from down at the Civic Grounds, it looks like, is Honolulu Mayor Rick Blangiardi. Mr. Mayor, are you with us?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Jay, I can hear you.
Mr. Mayor, if you don't mind, I guess the first, I can hear you. I can hear you. The message you want to send out immediately. The first thing you want folks to know. You got your water can?
I couldn't quite hear that question.
Well, Mr. Mayor, let me try that again. The first thing you want folks to know. Evacuation orders have been issued.
Yes, they have been. In fact, I was just on my way to the operating center for full details. This is what I know right now. First of all, we have sent home all of our city workers and our state workers. Siren has already gone off. Today there was an 8.7 earthquake off of Russia. At 2:43 p.m. this afternoon, we received official tsunami warning. We have plans right now, so we've got 3.5 hours. We have plans right now to set off sirens at 4:10, 5:10, 6:10. If in fact we have a tsunami occurrence, we're expecting it will hit at 7:17 p.m. tonight. So what we're doing is we're urging everybody who's in flood inundation zones or low-lying ground to get to higher ground, and for people to be careful with each other on the roads right now. I can tell you just from the vantage point we had here walking over to the operating center, the streets are already packed in bumper-to-bumper traffic. So everybody's got to stay calm, stay accessible as long as you have power. Watch TV, listen to whatever means that you have available to you for updated information. And we promise, I'm going over to the operating center now, that we will keep a steady stream of information, keeping people fully updated on every aspect of this through our various media outlets. So we need people to stay calm, but also to act accordingly. If you can get to higher ground, if you're in a low-lying area, please do that.
And then, Mr. Mayor, for anyone who might be at the beach or in areas like that are obviously in inundation zones, then I guess the message is that you need to leave that area, correct?
Yes, they need to leave that area. You should not be on any beaches at all. As far as I know, this is island-wide. I'm not exactly sure where there's anticipation, not at this point right now, but do not stay near the beaches. We need people to get away from the beaches. We need people in low-lying areas to get to higher ground, if that's at all possible. And if you're home and you're in a safe space, please stay there. The roads are full right now, and we want to give people opportunities to get back to their homes, in some cases evacuate their families if they have to. We need everybody to cooperate.
Mr. Mayor, we're looking right now at some pictures of Waikiki, and it's obviously a very sunny day, so you have a lot of people who are at the beach, but we do see what looks like less people than you might see on a normal day when the sun is out. Might you have ocean safety reach out to folks to have them get out of the water? I know we're still several hours away from when we expect the first waves, but will they sort of be utilized?
Well, the expected time, if we were to get hit, is 7:17. We will be sounding sirens at 4:10, 5:10, and 6:10. We'll also be engaging other methods with police on the ground, first responders of any kind, where they see people in low-lying areas to evacuate, okay?
Good. That's good.
Mr. Mayor, at this time, any ideas if evacuation sites might be opened, or is it too early to ask about that?
Well, I'll know better when I get down to the emergency operating center, which is where I was when I got pulled over to get on TV with you guys. But I suspect that we will do that. Just need to get more information right now. And again, I want to just reassure everybody at this point right now, everything we're doing is precautionary. An 8.7 earthquake off of Russia is a significant earthquake. The fact that we got a tsunami warning at 2:43, we must pay attention to this. This is not, we don't want to create undue panic. We want everybody to stay calm. We're trying to act as much in advance as we possibly can to give people sufficient warning and opportunity to get to higher ground.
Mr. Mayor, Rick Blangiardi, thank you so much. We appreciate that. And obviously, we'll be talking to you over the coming hours as this continues to wear on into the afternoon. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Blangiardi.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's what the latest one is from Hawaii's. So we're gonna, I'm gonna see if there's any more information that we're seeing. Looks like, let's see. So, and that one is dark. Let's see. That camera looks like it's down. Let's see if there's anything that we can see. So we got this one here, which is Maui Live right now, and it's showing, pretty calm ocean looking. That's what it looks like nothing drastic there. Thanks. You're great. You have a good night. You have family in Honolulu and Santa Cruz and Capitola. My brother's a sheriff in Santa Cruz. He'll be helping if it hits. Well, I hope that he doesn't have to. That's the thing. I hope he doesn't have to do anything, because that would really suck. That would really be no fun. No fun at all. But they're and it looks like they're getting a little bit of rain in the area. So let's see what we got here. Oh, look, the sound of waves. It's the sound of waves just rolling in. It's so calm this way. Good night, all. Yes. Well, thank you. You're great also. After working in a hospital with a hernia of hemisphere, and was dying from burns, trying to some sort of was expected in Alaska. I don't know. I'm not sure. Thoughts and prayers out to everyone. Most definitely. Thoughts and prayers out to everyone. you know, it looks like you got a little bit of rain there. And this is, they're saying there's some isolated showers, wave details. Is east-southeast 6 feet at 7 seconds. So that's what the waves are looking like right now. So that's not a very big wave. That's pretty chill, as you can see. I mean, the waves aren't really kicking very hard, but yeah, you know, you're going to be out on the beach. 10-foot waves expected 7 minutes ago. They did. They say they will hit high tide. It said around 7:15, something like that tonight in Hawaii. Someone said 6:24. So I mean, it could. I'm looking to see if there's anything out there. Oh, there we go. Look at that. There's some waves. We're just going to mute that. So yeah, this is looks like it's in Japan. That doesn't look like Hawaii. I think this is an old one. Japan coastline after 2 tsunami warning. So this is in Japan right here. Those are the waves that they're getting there. Wow. Alaska is just in an advisory. Good night. You have a good one, Katie. You have a good one. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Good night, and good night, fellow Muppets. Thanks for entertainment tonight. See you tomorrow. Yes, we're looking forward to tomorrow. Should be good. And we'll see if there's anything drastic happening. Doesn't look like I'm seeing anything on that particular front. And let me see. I'm looking to see if we've got any actual images. Now they're saying it's at 8.8 off of Russia. I'm looking to see if there's anything that's worth watching. Oh, no, I'm not seeing any actual waves except for what they were showing off of Japan. So let me go back and see if I can find anything that's it's worthwhile watching. Not really seeing too much of anything here. Looks like just people talking and showing the warnings. What is it? Live from, what is it? Ocean City Live. Well, that's not helpful. That's not helpful at all. I don't want to see a thing there, that thing, but this looks like this looks like somebody else watching it. I don't want to watch somebody else watching it. got a guy eating popcorn while they're doing the discussion about it. And yeah, I mean, maybe this is something, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. So this is the one that they're showing right here. And this is it's saying it's 18:31, so it's like 6:30 right now. Yeah. I got home, telehealth appointment tomorrow at 9. Well, Calvin, you have a wonderful time, and hopefully, they say take 2 of these and get some rest. That's what I hope to hear. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. I hope I don't find any issues with you. But yeah, it looks like there is some waves, but it doesn't look like anything drastic yet. I mean, you can see a little bit of the waves off in the distance there, but that could just be coming over some sort of reefs or something. I don't know. It's like West Maui. So this would be the place that you would probably see like a big wave coming in if it was coming in. Well, I did get good news yesterday. We'll see 6 months if the meds are still working. Well, I hope they do. I hope they really do. I hate hearing bad news. A broken back is no fun. Yeah, you're telling me. I would not want to be in that position. No, keep me away from Brokeback Mountain. Nope, nowhere, no way do I want to be there. What is it? It says reports here in Australia, no warning for us. Tongans are evacuating the coastlines. Fukushima nuclear plant has been evacuated. Oh, okay. Okay. That's spooky. Yeah, I knew you would get a kick out of that. Sometimes I come up with good ones. Mickey. Yeah, like I said, we're seeing as the sun hits the horizon and sets, the tsunami will be hitting the shore. Wow, it's going to be amazing to watch. So what they're saying is as the sun starts to set, that's whenever you should start seeing the tsunami, if there is going to be one. So, and if it does, this camera might be wiped out. Depends on where it's sitting at. Oprah and The Rock are already on Mount Napa. I imagine so. Mount Everest isn't in Hawaii. Mount Everest, I meant. Yeah. That'd be hilarious. Mount Everest on Hawaii. Yeah, you guys are killing me. No, like we should probably see it about the time that the sun is setting. So I mean, I've got, if they're saying 7, I can probably hang out for another 15, 20 minutes just to see if it does happen. They've taken that jet plane. Riding on a jet plane. I heard 3 to 9 feet. Your sister lives behind this camera somewhere. That's funny. Mary Brown is laughing. I'm laughing at that. The people in chat, one of them says, my sister lives behind this camera somewhere. Well, God, I would hope she does live behind it somewhere and not in front of it. That would suck. She means she's in the middle of the ocean. Is she a mermaid? Oh, it's killing me. I love seeing some of this chat stuff. It is so damn hilarious. Oh, they're saying another 40 minutes. I don't know if I can hang out for 40 minutes watching this. What I may do is see if the expert's around and then hang on with him. Fukushima, did Shuma consent? I got a live cam from the Big Allen. There's goofballs out there surfing. Ooh, that'll be cool. Actual boomer. I'll have to check and see if there is a live cam out there. Live cam from the main island. Look, pull it up here and see if I can find it. I can switch between these. Live cam. Let's see. It's that's Japan. Whale Sanctuary, Maui. That was the one I was just watching. That might be it. Is this it? I see boats out there. That's Fox 2. I'm not going to show theirs. Looking to see South Shore surf cam. I don't see any surfers out there on this. I mean, there are some waves coming in, but it doesn't look drastic. I'm keeping an eye on like a couple of different cameras. And it looks like there might be someone out there bobbing around on the water, but I'm not seeing any actual surfers out there. Got the whale sanctuary cam. That one's hitting. There's some waves, but they're not very big. Let's see. I mean, it looks pretty. This is explore.org that has a pretty good camera on it. Let's see. We'll share that. So you got this one here that has some, like that's pretty. I mean, that looks good to me. I don't see any chat in there though. And then you've got the North Shore, which is the one that we were watching, which is, the same thing as this one. So I'm not seeing any, anything really. I'm not seeing any surfers out there. When you see killer whales surfing, you know that you're in trouble. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. The tide will go way out. Yeah, a lot of times it will, before it rolls in. Yeah, Jim says that's true. The water pulls way out. Exactly. If all the animals they know before us. Yeah, Elizabeth, that's right. Tide will go way out. Yeah. And it will as it gets closer. Sometimes it'll stay where it is. And then it'll push in really, really far. Like it's a possibility depending on how it's happening. Yeah, if the water's retreating, run. Depends on how much it's retreating. I mean, I like the ocean. It's really nice. Has the danger time frame passed? No, not yet. It hasn't passed yet. It's still going to be pretty damn dangerous. So and of course, I'm pretty sure that look and see. It looks like Japan's got some people evacuating. Also, don't see. It's got some pretty good waves that are coming in. I'm just looking to see if there's anything new that's happening on any of this stuff. I can share this with you if we've got audio. Yeah. There you go. So this is
the counties are working their sheltering plan and opening up tsunami assembly areas. So work with your counties, go to your county websites and see what shelters are being opened. The state is posturing that if needed, we can provide additional support post-impact at the shelters.
Everything on the
I have opened the
West
line
Coast
of communication with FEMA
is under a warning.
So we're on several calls so far. FEMA's postured to support the state at this time. Thank you.
Mahalo, Administrator Barros. Finally, we will bring up the Director of Business, Economic Development and Tourism, James Kunane Tokioka.
Mahalo. Hello. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I will give an update on the visitor industry and what we're doing to the visitors that are here in Hawaii and informing them. I've been in contact with Jerry Gibson from the Hawaii Hotel Alliance and Jeff Wagner. We leaned on them during the Maui wildfire to help us, so we're leaning on them now. And the properties that are along the coastline are being asked to evacuate vertically, 4 floors and above. Some of the people have left the hotels, and the ones that have left the hotels to go to the airport, if they need a place to stay, when the airport is shut down, if it is shut down, then they should call the property that they came from to see if there is still availability at that property so they can go back there. I want to ensure that their friends and family on the mainland understand that there is a plan, and I think we need to give the governor and Administrator Barros and General Logan, big kudos, because there was a lot of training that went on after the wildfires, and this is a perfect opportunity for us to put those training, what we learned in training, into place. So thank you all for that, and be patient with each other. God bless you.
Mahalo, Director Tokioka. At this time, we will open up for questions from the media, and I'll call upon everyone one at a time. And I'm going to start with Ashley from Hawaii Public.
All right, we're going to watch something funny. Are you guys ready? Here we go.
This is an important message to keep Aboriginal people safe.
And this message is probably important one to keep everybody safe one.
You can die from the corona or get really sick.
You can pass away from this corona, or you can get really sick one.
The corona needle will protect kids, old people, men and women.
Well, the young corona needle gotta keep them a safe one for all the kids and for all the men and women.
Many people around the world have already had the needle.
Big more people all around the world been already getting but their needle.
It is free and it's safe.
Dijan, that needle block corona, is free one and is safe one.
So get your needle now and stay strong. Thank you.
So you will gotta get them that needle and stay proper strong one, and thank you.
Life will become very difficult for the unvaccinated from January 31. No part.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. I'm so bad. Oh, I'm so bad. I couldn't help it. Oh my gosh. Oh God. All right.
0.6. This one is larger. It took 4.5 hours to hit Hawaii. That year we lost 159 loved ones. It was the middle of the day. Another tsunami that came in 1960 that hit Hilo, also there, came from Chile. It was a 9.5 magnitude, which is an extraordinarily large earthquake. That was on May 22nd, 1960. Took out 500 homes. That caused a 35-foot wave. It happened at 1 a.m. in the morning, which is why we lost 61 loved ones that year. So we will not be out of the woods until we come past first the wave that strikes Kauai, and then we'll see where it inundates along the rest of the shoreline. Again, it will not just hit some parts of the island, it should probably spread around the islands. And so you can expect waves everywhere, provided that tsunami does hit as we expect.
Andrew, Honolulu Star Advertiser.
You answered a couple of questions I had already. What about electric utilities? They, at least Hawaiian Electric says they're coordinating with emergency management folks. Is there a plan?
They got
for
some
the
waves
power
picking up
companies
now.
to preemptively shut off power sometime before?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be out there surfing in that.
Arrival time of the
So the question is around public utilities and whether or not there will be a shut off, electricity.
So we are in constant communication with HECO. Right now, the protocol is not for them to shut off, but we're in constant comms with them that if we see it impacting worse than what we anticipate, then we'll ask them to go into a shutdown. But we're having conversations with them.
Also, as it was described to me, We can't expect the wave to
That'd be
hit poles, and usually
picking
poles
up
will
and
go down.
leaving.
We expect significant debris. If we end up having a 3-foot or larger tsunami come through communities, there are going to be significant amounts of
Yeah, we
debris
got
that
some
can damage
waves.
these poles.
Right here in Japan. This is Japan right here. Put some clothes on. That's right, Mickey. It's 17 minutes. Dang. Those are some waves right there. You don't want to be in that. Oof. Leave it to the science. Those waves showing are terrifying. Yeah. Possibly. Let's see if we got anything drastic happening here. So they got this one here that's live on Oahu. I think that's how you say it. I think that's how you say it. Well, look at this one here. Oh, damn it. Hit the wrong key. Share screen. So got the waves picking up here.
I kind of like, because I'm definitely talking a lot about the fact that, oh wow, look at how many people are looking out into the water. So, you know, I'm looking out the back. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully we can record it. Yeah, so if you talked about how empty this shot on that stuff, hope to get also, another thing I'm probably going to talk about is how all of the people are sitting on their balconies watching. I saw that too. Cool, perfect. It's Victoria producing probably right now. Because I don't want to do it live.
Let's see if we get any reports coming in. The waves are happening. mute that for a second. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty blurry picture right there. Almost need to see what's the average surf looks like to compare. It doesn't look too extreme to me at this point. Well, we've still got about 17 minutes before they really start kicking in. This is what Japan is looking like right here. I mean, those are some pretty good waves come rolling in there. And they're really stirring up the sediment, as you can see. See how they've stirred up the sediment and pulling all the sand out. That's it's pretty extreme right there. They still don't know the full impact it will be because buildings, yeah, so some of them can. It's 6:53 in Hawaii. Yeah. Oh God, I don't want to hear this guy's talking. Mother Nature cleaning up the beaches. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean those are some pretty good sized waves right along that shore. I've never been to Japan. Looking to see if there's anything else. Like I'm sort of watching like 4 different cameras at the same time to see if there's anything that's possibly showing here. It doesn't. I mean, like here's another camera view in Hawaii. This one's the pipeline cam. And it doesn't look too drastic right now. And then there's this one here. It doesn't look too bad either. And then you come over to this one here that the guy was talking too much in the background. I mean, it's got some waves there, but nothing like Japan. Japan's got some pretty good sized waves kicking in. Sometimes it's a storm swell or a surge that does the damage. Yeah. Aloha. Good to see you, Don. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, please be safe. And it is Hyatt down, right? Yep. Good to see you. Good to see you, Don. Japan really cops a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy watching the storms just if you could get a drone out on this stuff, that'd be quite wild to have a drone sort of following the things around. Let's see what this guy's saying.
Fire department, but they also have air assets. So when we are in a rescue situation, we have seen the air assets for lots of different agencies here and across the country, whether it's National Guard, Coast Guard, or the fire department, be able to do rescues where ground vehicles can't get in. So besides
when
what
there's
we
still
have
people
available to respond
like,
on the ground, there are those air assets.
if you can see it, there's still people like right around in here. People walking along here,
earlier from
but
the
there's
Coast
no
Guard, and they've
traffic.
deployed all of their
got all their cars
out in
parked
the ocean.
here.
They're hitting around all the coastlines, and they're also going to be readily available, which is a great resource as well to complement our other resources.
That's the
Anybody else, guys? Anybody?
that's
here
the
or
mayor
anything
of Hawaii
else?
right
Is there
there.
Anybody? Anything else?
Mayor, so Dr. Arlen said that they can't send their animals into the zone right now. Is that the same with HPD and with HFD just because of the dangerous zone?
The question is, can we send our HFD or an HPD into the zones that Jim said we're going to keep out of right now if they're in danger zones? Is that right, Lynn?
Yeah, be safe, Don. Really.
Our officers are dedicated.
They won't know until they get closer.
But I'm gonna
right
tell you
now
right
the
now,
waves are
there's
about
a
4
6-foot
feet.
wave coming at
But they're
500
expecting them
feet
to
per
be
second or
what,
whatever it is.
25
I
feet
don't
possibly.
think I'd blame them if they don't go rushing into that. But what I will tell you is that our officers are highly dedicated.
This guy's never
As
rushed
a matter
into
of fact,
anything.
we've kept back
Except
all of
maybe
our
a donut
daytime
bar.
officers. We called in our nighttime officers early. They're not actually even supposed to start until 9 o'clock, but all of them came in early.
Yeah, about
So
20
we
minutes
have
from
way more
now.
than 100%,
Last I heard, they expect
working
10
right now.
foot.
And that just goes to
Okay.
show their commitment.
So
I have
about
full
twice of
pride
what they
that
are
they're
right
all
now.
in, working really hard. All of our support units are
Yeah,
in.
down here in the.
We'll do what we need to
let's
do
see.
to make.
Down here in the bottom, it tells you. Right down here, and damn it, stop it. Down at the bottom, it says the first tsunami wave expected in 19 minutes and 15 seconds. That's what it's saying there. But Japan's getting some pretty good ones there.
Mackay ocean-bound traffic
Yeah.
is being let through at this point. So be on the lookout. There could be other closures that occur as the officers in the field deem necessary. But those are three that we know of that we're just advising the public.
Any other questions? I want to thank you and all the media outlets for staying on
brother.
this all afternoon like this and continuing to
Can you hear me?
broadcast here. And let's just all hope for the best, okay? You have a
Can
big
you hear
responsibility,
me?
and we're here to answer whatever questions.
Hey,
that we
buddy.
need to
Can't
have
hear
to reach
anything.
the people.
Can't hear anything.
Again,
There's no sound.
stay away from social
Well, I
media.
can hear you.
No false
Hi.
information. Deal with
Can hear
accuracy.
you.
It can make all the difference. Okay? Thank you.
Yeah. Put those away. You'll come back here in a second.
Oh, there it is. Holy cow! Now it's loud.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Oh, I have no idea. Everything on streaming or on YouTube and everything's messed up right now. I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah. Well, these that we're looking at the tsunami looking to be hitting.
Yeah, has it hit yet?
In about 19
No.
minutes is what they're saying. Like you know, we were looking at this beach earlier, a couple other ones, but yeah, really hasn't hit anything.
Yeah, Maui, I got it pulled up, man. It's beautiful right now. It's a beautiful sunset.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got
What am I doing over here? What's this one?
I got this one and then you got this one right here.
What's the one? What do I have? Oh yeah, this is one. Here, I'll put it over here. Your thing. Oh wait, this. I don't even know where I am. I don't think I'm on here. I don't think I'm here. I really don't. Yeah, this is. Did they change everything here? Hey,
Yeah,
Don. How you
they
doing?
changed all kinds of stuff. How you doing, Don?
Yeah, Dawn is. She lives on the Big Island.
Yeah. Yeah. Alarms in my ceilings going nuts. Store shelves are being depleted. Thank God I went and got necessities when alerts first started. Yeah, most definitely, Don.
No, wait, hold on. There's alarms in her ceiling, like ceiling cat type alarms.
Yeah.
Is that a thing over there?
I mean, where else are you going to put your cat?
I don't know. You know what? Here's the thing. When does Godzilla make landfall? That's what we're waiting on.
Well, there, you know.
That's all it is, man. Godzilla. He's got like he's a little upset. Oh, look at that. I just honestly, the way that just moved and zoomed in, that's exactly it looked like a Godzilla movie.
It did. It did. It was like you just expected to
and I will
roar
tell
it
you
out.
something. Like, I really enjoyed Godzilla vs. King Kong, by the way. I don't know if anybody else saw that. That was a good movie.
Yeah, it was. It was. Oh my gosh. I watched that the other night. That's funny that you would say that.
Oh, it's wild, man. It's wild. It's surprisingly good. It's what's the term? Yeah, popcorn flick. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess isn't that something like that?
Yeah, that's the everybody the way, if anybody out here wants to build a channel, evidently on YouTube, all you have to do is say, oh, it's a new Disney movie, it's gonna suck. And every movie sucks, every movie's woke or there's something horrible about it. But in reality, oh gosh, that's that was the Godzilla cam again.
Yeah.
In reality, it's just kind of they're just fun movies, and Kong versus Godzilla was fun.
Hey, maybe it says 703. I even fill my tub with water just in case, charging up my USB lights in case of power outages. Yeah. I mean, that's sort of, I mean, think about this. You're on an island. There's not like any getting off of it at this point. You're just like, yeah, like I'm just gonna, I mean,
dude, it's all fun. I mean, it's paradise. I mean, it's just, that's Hawaii, right? That's what our thought of it and everything. And but then when something like this happens, it becomes, oh gosh, what do you do? And people that don't live there like us, it just, I don't think the Maui fire thing, it changed my perspective of it all,
Well, and a friend of ours was actually in Maui like the week before that fire, and the big old tree that was like, it's been there for a long time. Went by there and was, got to see it, and she was like, she saw the fires that had happened. She was like, "Holy crap! I just left like 4 days ago," and like that's just devastated.
Yeah, it messes with you. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just you realize how close you were to it, but this stuff though, man.
Well, and
listen, should Dawn be on here watching us? Like, maybe you ought to.
She's got electricity right now.
Oh, that's right. She has the ceiling cat alarms.
Yeah, palm trees aren't moving much. Why would they be moving?
Yeah,
It's
Godzilla
not like
swims.
Well, it's not like there's wind or anything. It's just ocean movement. So I don't think there's going to be.
Valley's thinking about Mothra.
Well, and that's the thing that with a tsunami. I could be wrong on this, but it's just a large, massive amount of water moving. Not necessarily that they're going to get rain and wind and storms or anything like that.
Yeah, the Russians had an earthquake.
Yeah, was it 8.8 is what they were saying?
Yeah.
Some places were saying 8.9. Godzilla does swim. Jeez. Sorry for the caps. I didn't even notice. So don't worry about it.
But that Colleen there, that looked like Steve Gosney's cat. Have you heard about that thing?
Oh God, yes.
Yeah. Dude, I don't even know. I was like, oh wait, Gosney's got a cat stream. I gotta see this. And I was watching it live, and I was like, I'm not gonna go to the chat because I can't say anything. So like, isn't that like crocodile bait? Miami's got crocodiles.
They take tsunami warnings more serious than hurricane warning stems. Back then, one of the in the 40s, I believe it took out an entire school here in Hilo. We have a museum that shows before and after it happened. Yeah.
What's the
Well, Gail wants to know, do you know how many feet above sea level you are? And experts see even tsunami warnings can keep me away.
Keep me away.
I love that.
Dawn has 2 feet. She's 2 feet above.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My
2
jokes
feet,
suck,
2
man.
arms.
Everything.
2 butt cheeks.
I don't know about that. It might be a unibutt.
Well, it could be. I think she, it's like everybody. The water line is creeping her. Is it my imagination? It's probably creeping.
High tide is at 6:30 their time. So
yeah,
that's the other thing. You got tide changing. So there's a lot of factors to it, right? I mean, the tide, I mean, it matters. I would think it probably matters. I don't know. I don't know how they work because I'm not.
The earth wobbles. The earth wobbles. That's part of it. And then the moon, like gravitational pull, all that kind of crap.
If only we had a whiteboard to draw a turtle on and show the earth on the turtle back and how it wobbles.
Maybe not. So 7:08 right now. I have no idea. I'm in the middle of a lava zone and tsunami zone. Honestly, my house is located a perfect place to be safe. Is it? I mean,
cyclone was, I think. What's the hurricanes again?
And there's still people out here playing around in the water. Jesus.
Yeah, they want to see it when it comes in.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Look at it.
Like they're just out here, just like, oh, cool.
That
Look,
chick's on Instagram.
We're getting some big waves. That's Dawn right there. She's kicking back. She's like, hey, I told you I was here. I'm safe.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not worried about a little water.
This guy said, make sure that you don't rush anywhere. And I was like, the only place this guy's rushed to is a donut shop.
They're not actually even supposed to start until 9 o'clock, but all of them came in early. So we have way more than 100% working right now. And that just goes to show
more than
their
100%
commitment.
working?
I have full pride that they're all in, working really hard. All of our support units are in. We'll do what we need to do to make sure that we keep the public safe. And I want to assure you that we're there for you to keep the public safe. And if you need us, we'll be there. We'll answer that call for service.
I don't.
Did you just start singing the Baywatch song? If you need it, we'll be there. We'll answer that call.
I don't expect him to be anywhere very fast.
No, that guy. He's got made luau. Luau is the
yeah.
I'm trying to think of earlier.
Hey, there's nothing wrong.
What are
with
those
big,
storms? The specific storms called?
Typhoons.
Typhoon. Yes. So that would be why you would have winds. The typhoon. True. But this is a tsunami.
Yeah.
There's too many T's out there.
Titties. Says something about titties. That's all I heard. There's never too many
coconuts
titties out there. Hey, lol, Wilk. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. Hey.
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day, a new flavor of fuckery. Cause everybody's such, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of clots. Monday, bullshit. Tuesday, bullshit. Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, balder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery. Yeah, we'll have it all over again.
Look how bad my hair is. I can't even figure out how to. This is like this is all with product in it and everything. I was like, this is what I look like today. I was like, oh man. I put on my hat. I was like, everything is a shit show with me right
now. I've been able to catch a little bit of your stuff going on.
Dude, the dog, man, the dog being injured this morning. That was the worst. Did
they take off his paws? Then he's not injured. Okay.
No, they can't figure. No, they really just don't know why he's limping like this. I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, well,
muscle.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I was really hoping. You heard the whole thing about fat camp, right? Oh my gosh, this is the worst thing. Okay, you're a dog guy. Like I know you've had. You're like, what am I doing here? And at the end of the day, you do anything in the world you can for him. And you know Brown Dog.
Oh yeah.
So we're fighting that his skin. You know, he's got it looks like he looks like
he has eczema.
yeah, it's weird. So what was it? that freaked me out. That change, and it shook a little bit. I don't know why that freaked me out a little bit. But anyway, so he got sent to a doggy dermatologist, which is the only one they have is at UT Veterinary School. I'm like, what is going on here? And evidently, this is a big deal in other places too. I'm shaking my head. I'm like, what is happening? So we go in, they take him back, they do all this stuff. I don't know what they do. They weighed him though, and they come back out. And the lady, she's got a piece of paper, like a photocopy of what's happening. She tells us about what's happening. They had to do it like they got a sample of his skin or something. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Anyway,
they were getting all touchy-feely with your dog.
She slides this piece of paper over. Oh, it says, and by the way, we're offering a weight clinic for dogs. I guess what they're doing. So what's the nutritional puppy nutrition is the new thing. It's like nutritionalist. It's a new program there. Okay. It's just like how humans have nutritionalists. I kid you not, man. And so I think this has to do with it. And they're say if you will volunteer for it, we will pay for the food for him to lose weight. And I'm looking at my wife. I'm going, oh, this is good. Because you guys, Shizzy knows. But man, you guys don't understand. This is her baby. And this woman just called her baby fat. And said it needs to go to fat camp. Because that's what I called it. As soon as we walked out the room, I was like, he's got to go to fat camp. Oh, I thought I wasn't going to make it home. I thought but I was like, that's what I said today. After all this, I was like, well, you got to go to fat camp. So maybe that's why you're hurting.
I'm just picturing White Rabbit sitting there taking her hat.
Like, how dare you call him fat? I mean, she is. The way she just slid that piece of paper across the examination table is like, we're offering doggy fat camp is all I heard. But it wasn't. They have some professional name. I was like, oh, it's fat camp. So,
oh yeah,
I'm all for it. I'm like, man, you're gonna see. I was like, look, I will go through it with you. I was like, I need to lose some pounds. I was like, but here's the thing. We're gonna have brown dog weigh-ins. It's all. I'm gonna stream it all.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, Don, that's fine. It's shizzywiznut@gmail.com. That's the easiest place to send it to. And I can pull those up if there's anything that I'm not seeing. I'll look for that. Oh my gosh, that's so.
Dude, fat camp for dogs, man. So we got dermatology and fat camp. That's what my life is.
See, those
are the good parts of my life.
You know what drives me nuts about this is fix the damn focus on your camera.
Oh yeah.
Like this is a newscaster. They've got like high-end cameras. Fix the damn visual on it.
I've been looking at cameras a lot lately, and it's hard to beat the cell phone cameras. I can't figure out why. Now, the lens is supposed to be a big thing that your other cameras do, but when you look at these things like this CNBC here, I mean, that looks worse than Mo's camera used to.
Yeah, this one looks a little better right here.
Yeah. Oh look, there's what's that, like a party island out there or something? What's out there floating? That flotilla. What's the flotilla out there?
It looks like a wet bar, where you get your drinks. That's what it looks like. Go out there and you're just like, man.
Oh my gosh. I got it.
I
gotta see if I can send you something. Because it's clean and everything, but oh man, I saw this and let me see if I can find it again. I'll send it to you.
Well, and like earlier tonight, everybody was in chat waiting on me, just like, dude, where's Shizzy? Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I was just busy. I really was. Like I came on. Oh geez, it was 10:40 before I was able to jump on. Just 3D world takes up time.
Yeah.
I mean, the way
it's unfortunate. It doesn't
looks
realize
like the tide is going out on this, because you can see where it's come in.
where it was on the line.
Like, because you can see where all of the footprints or hoof prints or whatever they are, and then somebody walked by here at some point, and it's already pulled back, pretty good amount, but it's still washing up pretty far. Sort of looks like a deformed boob right there.
I remember as a kid going to the beach where that water line is, where like the tide goes out. Yeah. I always feel I remember I was like seeing it like in the morning and looking at it, it's like it's all this trash and everything was there. And like why we're supposed to lay on this? Just didn't seem like it made sense.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. This is good. I'm gonna send you this. The other day I said I found a new picture from Dollywood of Shizzy and Baker. I didn't see them out there earlier.
Oh, let me see.
Dude, that's all I had to say. I didn't have to say the next 5 minutes. I just had to roll into laughing faces in chat, dude. It was crazy.
Oh my god. Let me see.
It's so strange. I didn't catch that. I didn't catch him doing that.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, dude, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna save that.
It's great, man. It's great. I was just like, I just see Shizzy and Baker. They were wandered off, and they just go to that bar. And then I lost it. They lost it. It was, it was. Let's
see if I pull that thing.
That's all I got. That and the elephants in Thailand are going to war. That's all I know in the last week and a half that's happened.
You've just had a crazy past couple of weeks. I mean, it's been insane for you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's it is what it is, but we're I appreciate you having me on, man. I was sitting I look at the weirdest stuff on YouTube, y'all.
Me too.
And when I say weird, I mean it's like, who cares about I don't even know what I was watching last. No, I did. This was like cool. They're getting rid of all of the supermarkets in New York. And I watched like the first 10 minutes of it, and I don't know what they're talking about. And I forget. I don't ever go back or anything.
To figure it out, you're just like, I don't know.
I watch a lot of stuff about drones, and I have no idea why. I don't know what I'm not getting a drone.
No.
Well, I watch a lot of videos on them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think what it was that I was watching the other day, because I was and it was mindless. I think I was watching hedge trimming or something like that. Like,
I'll admit it. I got into the lawnmower stuff a few years ago, and not because I hate mowing yards. I hate the whole thing about it.
Yeah,
but I was they had to get a lawnmower, might be why. The next thing I know, I was like, why am I watching all this stuff on lawnmowers? And then you watch enough of it when you start realizing that all these people are being paid by the lawnmower company that's winning the competition.
Yeah,
because they're saying the same words.
Yeah.
It's hard to find. It's hard to find unbiased content.
Yeah, there's always so much going on. I mean, like there's this tsunami stuff. I wasn't expecting any of this to happen. I
got a notification that I was like, wait, is this real? It was actually, it came up, it was like a Donald Trump notification. I was like, what? Yeah. Usually he's, you know.
Ooh. This is looking nice.
Oh, there you go.
That's a wave rolling in right there. Yeah, they said for like the next 4 hours, this is what's gonna, the waves are gonna increase. They won't know the damage until after 4 hours.
We may not.
I may not know until tomorrow. What I could do, and this is pretty easy. I could easily like just let my stream run and just go to sleep and get up tomorrow morning.
That's what I did with the Vatican.
Did you?
They're looking for a new pope. You know, watching the smoke, and because the chat, it was everybody was interested in. They wanted to stay with the chat, and I was like, yeah, let's just let this run. It's the same. You know which one? Do you remember that? Was it Tonga? Was that the name of that island that blew up a couple of years ago?
I think that sounds right. Yeah,
Tonga or something weird. I streamed that for like 6.5 hours when it happened. And that's when like there's a shock wave that came out. I forget how many miles away it was. It was crazy. And then I just kind of faded away. It was in January a few years ago.
I think I remember that.
There's a girl who I accidentally found. She was like, her family had a they lived on some island where it was completely they were the only people that lived there. So they basically were like Swiss Family Robinson, and they offered kayak guides to go out with like the whales around like New Zealand or whatever. And they had been on that island that blew up like just a week before. She had all this drone footage of it and everything else. It was crazy. And anyway, the whole thing was gone. I totally forgot about that until just now when you were talking about leaving this on. Look, it did be so fun if Godzilla Camp and those two.
I think so. I keep looking for them. Oh, and of course they did the Godzilla cam on another one, just as just as you said that. Like I've got 4 different things going on right now. Watching 4 different cameras, and none of them are showing any big waves. They're just sort of like, oh, heck, there's some waves here.
Well, do you remember like there's that one tsunami is 100 years ago? It wasn't 100 years ago. You know, it was. I think
it was what,
like
7
around
years ago that hit Japan.
Well, that's a good one. So you don't really ever see it. There's no wave really. It's just like all of a sudden it's a flood of water. But
yeah,
the one I'm thinking was like the one hit Thailand.
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
It's like right after Christmas, right before New Year's or something.
Yeah, it was insane.
That one was crazy.
Yeah, it's bringing in the entire ships and just pushing them like up on land. It's like, oh cow, and they're hitting houses and buildings and. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's crazy. But the one in Japan, we that was the nuclear power plant got flooded, didn't it?
What, Fukushima or Fukushima?
Or did that one? Or did some that just go up on its own? I don't remember. I thought that got flooded.
Yeah, look at these idiots out on the beach still. I can withstand a tsunami. Yeah, you withstand it until that shit washes over your ass. It's not like you're going to see
you get sucked out.
Yeah, all I can say is whenever you see that the shoreline disappear, it just all of a sudden your shoreline gets really deep out there, is the time that you might want to get your ass off the beach.
I don't even. Can you outrun it? I mean.
Yeah, I mean you can, but from where they're at, they're just idiots.
But you know, here's the problem. Here's what sucks about these idiots is that we don't know their TikTok channel.
That's true.
Because that would be some really good footage. We just see like all the water come over them and everything. And I mean, over the camera, not them. They would climb a tree, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh. Sendai got hit mostly. Oh, it was just Sendai got hit mostly.
Yeah, it was Elizabeth saying that was Christmas Day. I got hit.
This Roxby Godzilla Awakening.
I did think that. I really did. I was like, that does make a good Godzilla right there.
She's an old hawk. Her legs are dull and faded. Yellow, many feathers are whitewashed. Beak is dull, faded black. Her name is Helen. Followers voted for it. We love her. Awesome, Janice. Love that. We had a what do you call those red parrots? The big red parrots. I forget what the hell they are. We had one in our. Well, yeah. No, we had one in our neighborhood. A giant freaking parrot. This was probably about, what, 10, 15 years ago. And I kept telling my wife, I'm like, we've got red-tailed hawks that will destroy those things because they're just like, oh, look, pretty colors. Just destroy them. I was like, get some food or something so we can get that thing down here. And she was like, I don't know, what do they like to eat? I'm like, probably nuts and berries. I mean, what would you eat?
Crackers, man. Probably wants a cracker.
Yeah, something. And I was like, go grab something. And by the time that she figured out what she was going to bring back, it had already flown off. I was like, well, because he flew down in some of the lower branches. He was up in the higher branches and flew down to some of the lower branches and looked like he was interested. Macau. Yeah.
I think so is this something new? Like, am I learning something here, or is this like somebody's pet that got away? Oh, look, hookers. Or is this sorry. I'm so sorry I said
Shit,
they were doing that walk, man. I'm sorry. Oh,
that was awesome. That kills me.
Looked like Sunset Strip there for a second.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm just gonna stop talking.
No, you're good. You're good. That's awesome.
How about California? They said that there's sirens going off in California.
Well, yeah, there should be because they're next. Like the whole west coast of the United States is under watch. Yeah, the whole west coast.
This is crazy. Yeah, I saw earlier. What's that place? San Francisco was red. I'm assuming that means it's.
Look at this. This is funny. People are sitting there in the chat. They're saying, "I spy, creep," as the waves diverted. Why give time for impact than nothing? Why is NGA recording people on their balconies?
Yeah, I love that they.
No privacy.
So I was thinking about this earlier. Like, I don't know if I really think those hotels or whatever they're in. I don't know why they wouldn't get knocked over. I mean, I'm hoping they wouldn't, but
well, the lobbies might flood up, but they said anything 4 stories and above is where they want people to be.
Oh, that means that they're all screwed. It's going to be like 8 floors. It's going to be.
I don't think so.
Don, I hope you have a life jacket. No, I'm kidding. I'm not hoping
life is going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I mean, there's just people watching the waves roll in. I mean, why not? It's getting dark out, though. I like this one better. Better view.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't want to watch people on their balconies. Why is that acting so funky? I want to.
Oh, they got hit, and it's gone, and it's no longer in Hawaii.
No, it's still there. I'm going to close that.
I know it's spinning.
It'll stop here in a second. Watch. See? And I can speed it up a little bit. Go to 3.5. Oh, look, it's fast waves.
Well, shouldn't you hit live? Shouldn't we see?
No, it'll catch up here. It's going really fast.
It is. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's a pretty sunset.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So I'm wondering what island this is over here.
Latoy. So I'm gonna call it Latoy Island. It's
Watch
it's
the
an old
Irish.
Irish.
Yeah. Low live stream tsunami waves hit Orai, Japan. Yeah, I already saw those. Those were pretty crazy.
Oh, so this thing's actually rolling through.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I really don't. I just never expected it to be as bad as they say it could be.
Well, I mean, it could be. I don't know. I've never gone through a tsunami.
Well,
I mean, the one
I
that hit
always thought they
Japan
didn't hit
didn't look
America.
bad. I mean, I was watching that one earlier, and it really didn't look bad at all. It was just like a bunch of waves, and it pulled a bunch of the sand out into the ocean and sort of made it a little murkier. But
what's the was that Japan when the
Fukushima,
yeah, that thing.
nuclear power plant.
Was that the one where a bunch of ships and stuff went under?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm more about watching the destruction of these things after it happens than I am about actually understanding what's happening.
Right.
So I realize I'm not. I really feel stupid right now talking about this stuff. I have no idea. I'm just like, you see how it just pour everything down.
I always feel stupid, so don't ever worry about that. Oh, she says that's Maui. Dawn says that was Maui, the island off in the distance. Well,
Maui's beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I see. I don't think I'd want to live on Hawaii.
Well, you got a lot of really, 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 really rich people move to Maui. That's just, there's got to be some like cool stuff that I don't know about going on.
Oh, sure there is. Hey, thank you, Colleen.
Welcome to the shit show.
That looks like Cosby's cat.
Every single day.
It does.
A new
This has
flavor
no white on the floor.
Cause everybody's such, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of clops. Monday, bullshit. Tuesday, bullshit. Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, boulder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery. Yeah, all over again.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not seeing any like really big waves. And then I see another one that there's like big waves coming in, but they're not that bad. There's still people out on the shore, so they're definitely not that bad. It's starting to get dark. I think that would suck more. Knowing that these waves are coming in, that it's getting dark and you can't really see what's going on out there. You'd be like, okay, it's time to go in. That's what I'd be doing.
It's funny you said, like, for me, like, I can compare this to like a hurricane. Think about like all the water rushing in, and which makes me think about, I always love when Florida has a hurricane. They show aerial footage of sharks in the streets.
Yeah.
It's like,
okay,
I don't know. I mean, it's just that would be freaky. That'd be a good. Have we ever had a movie where they have like sharks come up on land? I mean, it'd be like Sharknado. Never mind. I'm gonna let my beautiful. I promise you all, I do not do drugs, even though I feel like I sound like I do.
Oh, you sent me an email? Are you sure? shizzywiznut@gmail.com? Because I'm looking. I don't have anything that came in. I don't see anything. Somebody got my email. So
You what?
I said, somebody got that email, but it wasn't me. Unless it's just, it might take a while because you are in Hawaii.
That's true.
That it does take a while. Let me see if I get. What I'll do is I'll say it's Susie is at gmail.com. There we go. I think I spelled it right. Yep. See, that's my email address right there. See, some people will spell it without the H. They'll spell it W-I-Z. That might have been why. They just announced it's still coming, but it hasn't hit yet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got the wrong one. Send it to Shizzy Wiznut. Wizzy Shiznut. I get a kick out of it. Let's see, I've got another cam that shows that it's much bigger waves. That's spinning again. I've got other ones that don't look bad at all.
Yeah, I just went to YouTube and see like with the, it's like you're saying like Japan and stuff. I'm just going through and it's like there's a lot of stuff on this, but it's so.
Yeah, see, like
I don't know what I'm looking for. That's why I just figured out what it is. Sorry.
Oh, that happens.
I mean, I don't know. You know, what makes a good stream of it? What are we? I don't know.
I don't never know.
You know what? While we're here,
you're
I
asking.
just want to find some idiots on the beach and TikTok.
Oh, I got the Maui Live. So this one right here. That one's a live one from Maui. Didn't realize I had that one up.
Yeah, that's I was saying that was Oprah's earlier.
Gotcha.
There's a little stage down there. See that?
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't think I'd be dancing on that stage.
Well, Oprah does.
And that other one's still just spinning now. The Ozillo live HD streaming is frozen up. Weird.
Where is live?
It's crazy. Crazy stuff.
Oh, this chick's in her something, but she's in Hawaii. And it's not doing any. So I found someone on TikTok that's in their room. Has the same camera as one of the ones you've had up.
Well, what's that? What fun is that?
I mean, it's not the they're not showing the camera, but they're where they're looking at is the same place as the camera. That's
okay.
Boring. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me look. I'm looking to see. No. Not yet. More. Let me look. It might have shown up in. Looking. I'm checking. I don't see it. I'm looking in my all mail. No,
I kid you not. There's a I just found a chick. She's streaming from like right above where somebody said the rocks. It looked like it was forming Godzilla come out.
Yeah.
Like it's she down from the balcony from there. And you know what? I'd rather watch it on whatever you had.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I don't
fine.
understand TikTok.
Yeah, I mean the other one I've got, they haven't figured out to change their settings for their lighting. It's like, don't you have a nighttime camera or something like that? You would think that the newscaster would have something like that. See, like this one, what do you see? Nothing. See, CNBC, you suck balls. Just saying. Got nothing.
The camera fell over. Nobody's there to man them. I just
a 300-yard wink.
Pandemonium.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm not receiving it. You might have put it all in caps. You got to be careful because no, Don, I hadn't gotten it yet. That's Maui too. Yeah, I still haven't gotten it. That may have been the hotels we stay at. We go to Hub's cardiologist right next door to that webcam. Ooh, cool.
They should fly from like the Big Island to was that Maui, right?
Every this feed is live. No, that's live right there. There we go.
Well, that's pretty.
Better. Yeah, there we go. That's live. See, it says live right there.
And when's this supposed to happen?
I'm looking. I still haven't gotten an email. Nope. No email. I'm looking. I'm even checking in my spam folder. I'm not seeing anything there. Looks like they came out with a new face cam. From what I'm seeing.
Face cam?
Yeah. Elgato came out with a new
Oh
face
yeah,
cam.
I just saw it today. Yeah.
I'm like,
Is that what camera you have? Elgato?
No.
Oh.
I got some Logitech camera.
Oh. Logitech makes a camera I didn't even know about. It's a portable streaming system, something or other.
Yeah, I looked at getting one of those that you could, and you can it flips around like on the back side of it, so you can flip the screen around so you can actually see what the camera looks like, so you're not trying to guess at it.
Dude, it's I've been seeing a lot of these little miniature
I'm looking.
They're not TVs, these screens. They go on the other side of your phone. So, if you do like a selfie shot, like the camera's not as good as doing the non-screen side of your camera. I don't even know what that's called. The front of your phone. And they have like little screens now that attach them. They're like $40. I was like, that's a small screen. What? I don't know. That's what I do. That's what I get lost on in YouTube. I bet you I've watched 50 videos on that stuff. And I'm like, now I just realized I have no idea why I've ever watched the first one.
All right,
it's a cool little screen. I like, I like little miniature TV screens. I don't know why. I just realized this too. I've got weird everything.
Yeah.
So there we go.
I mean, everything I do is weird. I don't know why.
15 minutes ago on Raw's Alert, this off Twitter, despite tsunami warnings and major impacts expected within minutes, people are still standing along the shoreline in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh, there's somebody that's trying to surf it. Don't
Yeah,
think they understand. It's not how that works.
Yeah, it looks like there's somebody out here in the water trying to surf it. Looks like there's somebody right here.
I don't know. That might be the person that's on here.
Could Could be.
Wait, are they really?
Yeah, there's people that are that stupid that will try to surf these things.
Don, is this true? They're saying that people are trying to go up Oprah's private road. I don't know anything about Oprah or any of this stuff. They're saying that they're trying to go to her private road to escape the tsunami. Does that make sense?
All right, so she said she sent it to you, Don, or Don sent it to you.
To me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because, I mean, I'm looking through my inbox. Oh, there it is. I got it now.
There you go.
I got it now. And open a new tab. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. Let's go up in full screen and share this tab instead. There we go. So that's what she sent me. First wave expected imminently, and I can't say that word. Hanalele. All I know is it sounds
Han Solo.
Han Solo.
Like Han Solo and Han and Leia Solo.
Han on Leia. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Han on Leia.
Han on Leia.
Actually, I think that may be how you say it. No, after reading it, after you said that out loud, I'm like, oh, wait a second. I'm listening. Yeah, Han on Leia.
Han on Leia.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah.
This is true. People are, they really are. They are outside of Oprah's private road saying that she will not open the road. This is so weird. This is the craziest timeline ever.
Do you think she'd open it if they set it on fire?
Oh.
I mean, how many cars are outside there? How many cans of gasoline do they have? Backup gasoline?
I don't see a blue car that they're showing. They're not showing the blue one. I don't know what that means. But I just noticed there's every other color.
And I do not encourage anybody to do that.
No, it's
I'll come back to the
wait a
that
second.
one.
She has a goat farm?
What, she has to have sex sometime.
Oh my gosh. You know what, the surfing goat dairy.
Oh, wow. This is wild. So check this out. So a storm, it's raining.
Oh, crazy. Yeah.
Look at it.
That is
wicked.
wild. Yeah,
that is so
cool.
wicked. I was like, you guys see this.
Yeah, just switched on its night camera.
I know.
That is cool how it makes the with the ocean, man. That's really cool how it makes the rain look.
Oh yeah. I was like, this is wicked. I just,
yeah, that's really cool.
Because it looks like a meteor shower or something. It's all. It gets even wilder. And I'm not running it on fast speed or anything. It's just doing that. It's lasers. They're taking out all the sea turtles, man.
Oh, they are. They absolutely are.
Yep, they're targeting them, man. That's what it looks like.
So, I mean, I did not realize how dumb I was about what's going on. Honolulu is in complete gridlock. This was 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
People really are evacuating. I had no idea.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
I'm just,
we don't have these things in Tennessee.
No, you get different kinds of floods in Tennessee.
No, yeah, we get. I really am stupid to this. I am kind of embarrassed. Like there are people that, Dawn, I really hope you're all right.
I hope she is too. And I want her to, she's already got to where she needed to be safe. Okay, I threw up in my mouth and shizzy. Jeez.
Talking about turtles, sea turtles.
I maybe. This was to hit the ghost of at 12:45. The ghost of Washington at 12:45 this evening.
So that's at 3:45 a.m.
Yeah.
No, I can't be up. I can't be doing this at 3:45. I'm talking to myself now. You like that? Like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm trying to convince myself, like, I've got to give up.
I mean, I would have thought that that would have hit Hawaii by now and done something major if it was like going to be major.
Again, I agree with you. That's how I would think too. Oh, somebody posted that the little love beach or whatever this is here. See that little heart?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. The water receding. Oh, no, wait. Oh, that's real. Oh, I thought somebody was just an idiot on TikTok, or not TikTok, but Twitter. That's actually real.
Yeah, that's got some bad feed right there. On Leia.
Leia.
About 2 hours from now. Yes, I'm safe at the moment, expert. See, she knows how. She's done this before. She's old school. She got this.
Do you
Oh,
remember
the
when-
goats. She says that's why she about threw up in her mouth. The goats.
You know what? I just have just a natural conversation. I thought I didn't know. I didn't catch it as being vomit worthy, but yeah.
I guess it would be. I do stuff like that. There, now the nighttime camera's on.
Oh, good.
Hit play.
So somebody's saying it took 4.5 hours to travel 1 mile in Honolulu. And
Yeah.
that, I mean, that could be every day. I don't know.
Oh, these are some good waves right here. Look at that. Holy cow.
Oh, that might be is this the first
The first wave.
yeah, the first wave.
It could be.
Oh wow, the cops were out there evacuating people.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're not playing around. Just like,
well,
you fool. Do you want to die? We don't want you to die.
Man, you know, they got kind of a bad reputation there.
Well,
but they might be better than Cincinnati right now. So
all right, that feed is about gone on that one. Just watching to see if there's any.
oh my gosh, there are people. Wait, am I still connected? This thing just popped up. I'm glad. Thank you for saying something. It just popped up to my earphones are connected. Yay!
Yeah, you're connected. You're good.
I thought I've been hearing stuff all night, but I don't know.
Okay, that one's completely shot to hell. So I'm pulling that one off. And I mean, the waves don't look that bad from what I'm seeing on some of these other ones. I mean, I've seen bigger waves in Florida. Just saying.
They don't crest the streets.
Bullshit. You've been out
Oh
there
well,
during
yeah,
a
like during a
hurricane.
hurricane. I thought you were just saying.
Yeah, what
on
was
Tuesday.
it? 96 or was it 96 or 98? There was a hurricane that hit and hit like Fort Lauderdale. Oh my God.
Oh.
because I went down there with a buddy of mine, and because we played at like Summers on the Beach, like not too long before that, and they were just like, yeah, there's tornado watches, like, and there was like 7 tornadoes that hit the first day that we were there, and went across the state of Florida, and we went down to the to like Summers on the Beach, like the whole beach was pushed up over the boardwalk right up to the building. I was like, holy crap, it's all gone. It's just like gone.
Yeah, I was I remember as a little kid, like was it the Gulf? Like was it Mobile and Biloxi? I was with my dad had business down there. So like we would go there in the summer, and like there was some hurricane hit like years before this memory. And as a little kid, my dad's like, that happened like 5 years ago. Well, that's twice my life or something, it's like that's a real long time.
Yeah.
And but it's just I remember it was so weird seeing like we're going down the road and there was like a boat on the it was a shrimp boat or whatever on the right side, on the other side, just out in the like a field. And I was from a hurricane. I remember as a kid, I couldn't fathom the amount of power that took.
Well, I mean, wife and I went to New Orleans the year before Katrina, and then we went the year after, and I knew somebody that was working for the American Red Cross, doing like part of the evacuations and getting stuff, and they were in Mississippi, and they were just like it was gone, like the whole town was just completely destroyed. And she said, because everybody evacuated, and she was working that whole area, and said, hey, in Katrina, it's like they're just standing there with their hands out like, help me. And they didn't even get hit by the hurricane. They just got floodwaters is all they got. They never got a direct hit. This other town got a direct hit, and within like a week, they came through and just like bulldozed, started rebuilding, had everything under control, like within a month's time. She said, here you are, like still to this day, there's places that you can't even go because it's abandoned in New Orleans.
The mayor of North, that's so weird. Like I love like Katrina, like if you go back, you look at it, the history of it is like it's such an apocalyptic thing for that it was a controlled like if you think like the end of the world, like that was Katrina, that New Orleans, that for like that 1 week or whatever before like the National Guard came in and everything. Yeah. And like that mayor, I mean, he tried to politicize everything, and he's now in jail, isn't he?
Yeah,
I think he went to jail for something.
Yeah, I think he went to jail for embezzlement or some crap like that.
If you're in politics long enough in Louisiana, you go to jail for embezzlement. It's kind of weird, but some places have term limits. They got jail. They got embezzlement laws. But I know volunteers. Like when you're talking about the Red Cross, a lot of places sent aid down. Fire departments went down there, police departments went down, stuff. And I remember there's a forget how it was it a cop or what? It was like anyway, drove like a truck to New Orleans, taking supplies in, I guess, for the police from Memphis. They sent down a like a convoy or whatever. And when they got back, the guys they had to leave the force for however long, for PTSD. They had PTSD for North. They were like, and they're what gets me is like they were Memphis cops, right? Memphis has a lot of crime and everything, and they were like they never saw anything like North.
No, it was
it just
New Orleans was crazy. I mean, we went there the year after, and for Mardi Gras again, and it was just like, holy crap. I mean, it was deserted. Just completely deserted. I was like, crap. this is messed up. We had, because we had friends that were down there. And they evacuated to Tennessee, and then came back to be, because of her job and his job, and they were giving her a bonus to come back.
to come back.
Oh yeah.
Think about how it changed the demographics and the atmosphere and everything of Baton Rouge and Houston. That's where so many people went.
Yep.
And they
in
never
Atlanta,
left there,
too.
and it changed everything. You said Atlanta?
Oh yeah. Atlanta was
I didn't think about that.
Atlanta was really big. I mean, it was because it changed Atlanta drastically. I mean, and not in a good way. Like, not in a good way. It got crime increased drastically, because there's a lot of families that live here in Atlanta that originally from New Orleans. So it was crazy. Hey Jay, how you doing? Good to see you.
Hey,
this
just
live stream still going on? Yeah, it's still going on. It's only been 3.5 hours.
No, this is a recording.
Yeah, we're not really here.
We're not real. We're AI.
Yeah. We're live AI.
We're descendants or upgrades from Max Headroom.
Yes.
That popped in my algorithm the other day. Did you ever see that Max Headroom, like somebody took over the public television or whatever? They hacked into it in like the 80s or 70s or whenever Max Headroom was.
Yeah.
And it was a guy wearing like a Max Headroom mask.
Nice.
Oh, it was weird.
Oh, those are some waves coming in. Or maybe it's just the way the light's hitting it, but those look like those are some pretty serious waves coming in there.
I feel like we're on a date. Like we're nighttime on the beach.
I can almost feel that.
Shizzy, I love the way the moon reflects off your eyes.
Oh, it's the glistening.
Everything's glistening.
Yeah, whatever. Something's glistening. Don't cry. It's okay. I'm here for you. Here, have this drink. I swear, it'll make you
give
relax.
me a double.
It'll make you relax.
We had pudding pops around here. What a beautiful stroll here.
Oh God.
Are we walking in quicksand?
We're so bad. Yeah, like I said, these waves that they're zooming in on this area right here, and it looks like there's some pretty good waves coming in there. Let's try this. Here, we'll do that. Make us even smaller. Well, they had to switch cameras on me, bastards. Just whenever I was getting in the mood.
That's a cool rock formation. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. I'm just looking. I want to see. I want to see like a ship come ashore, or like a whale or something.
Right? Wouldn't that be cool?
I know. Look, somebody's down here on the beach. Right down here. See him?
Oh yeah. Well, then there's another one walking up.
To a couple. Oh, you bastards!
Dovey acrobat.
I like the last one because we want to see people get in trouble.
This is just
In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, jungle.
Looks like they'll put a putt-putt course in there. If this were Myrtle Beach, they'd have.
Oh, look! So, Gail just said Oprah opened her private road.
See.
I bet she did. She's got the
after I'm looking at everything, it's like everybody's off the roads now in Honolulu and everything. After everybody left, she opened the road.
Yeah, I mean the waves are coming in a little bit further there. Well, don't switch it. I don't care what's going on over there. Cool. There's a buoy out there. Or a boat, something. No, I think that's a boat. I can't really tell because it's nighttime and I can't really, they've got their night vision on. So you can't tell if that's red and white or if it's a buoy or if it's a boat. Okay. Whoever this cameraman is needs to be punched in the head.
Like, what is he like so excited about? Going back and forth. Look at this one. What's this?
Yeah, it's a buoy out there, you idiot. Why are you freaking out?
Nope.
Like
they should have stakes or something, like colored markers to let you know how far the water's receding.
Well,
you know what? They really are not doing a good job capitalizing on their visual tourist industry.
No. Well, I haven't muted. Yeah, well, it wouldn't matter. There's no sound anyway. They're so bad.
Did I get muted? Oh, no.
No, you're good.
Well, I get muted. It goes out all the time now because StreamYard.
StreamYard's asshole.
Oh, wait. 1 minute ago, tsunami is now hitting the Honolulu, Hawaii station.
Okay.
Whatever that means, it is. Oh, yeah, it did. Oh, it did jump. So there's a certain graph that's very, very popular.
Yeah, I saw that.
That happened in in 2020. It just shoots up real quick. Well, that's exactly what the Hawaii, the Honolulu station looks like. Just shot.
Well, share it. I'll pull it up.
Oh yeah, I can do that, can I?
Yeah.
Well, hold on, wait a second. I'm on different browsers and different computers, and so weird.
I know the feeling.
Man.
Oh, it looks like there's some waves that are picking up.
Does that? All right, let's see. Oh, all right, how do I get back over here to you?
I don't know. I don't know what you did.
I'm
Buttons
really
are
sure I did
dangerous in your hands. That's all I know.
Yeah, they are.
Let's do this. End the stage. Yeah, that right there.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, that's the that's what followed the it's now hitting the station. So it looks like the 2020 election.
Yeah, at 2:00 in the morning.
So weird. That is so weird.
It is. It's 2:00 in the morning. Oh, jeez.
What a!
Oh, look, somebody's out on the beach. Somebody's out on the beach. See?
I wish these people had flashlights.
He does right there. There's a flashlight right there. See?
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I said. And there's somebody else out here with a flashlight. There's someone, you little bastard. There's somebody off. Yeah, there's a couple people out there with flashlights.
Yeah. They're having a good time.
Well, and I think that's why they're doing that. It's just like, hey, you're not supposed to be out there, man. Don't you know there's waves coming in? Yeah, so there's, oh, look, there's like lights blinking all over the place. They got a little wind picking up too. And my wife, she, I'll tell you later. I can't talk about that right now. What I thought was a flashlight is not a flashlight. Well, maybe it is.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So this right here looks like it could be a flashlight, but it could just be an alarm going off because I see a blinking happening over here too.
And is that
And then
really
this
good
guy's
eyes?
right here walking into the water.
He's just giving up.
There's another one over here. He's like, I'm going to grab my surfboard. And that's the thing. These waves aren't that big.
No, it's it says a 6-inch right now that came through. So just
that's
Subway, Jared of Subway.
Yeah, well.
Oh, the 6-inch.
Well, Jared had some serious problems.
He's got a lot.
Here we go. He's got some
have an
audio.
idea of how large these tsunami waves are. And again, the message is it's not just one wave, and we're going to continue watching it very closely.
Yeah, but just so you know, this is one of the pieces of data that we use when we have, for example, king tides, because the blue line is basically your normal water level. The red line is the actual recorded water level. And so you see how it's supposed to be gentle. We had a high tide coming, but you have don't. So that almost
Yes, I
tells
love
me
the sound
1,
effects.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
4 waves. First one may have been
That
the
sounds
biggest
like me.
one. They get smaller. But again, this is just a snapshot. Later data may come in, and then we may just
Well,
get,
that doesn't give me a
maybe
visual.
another
All
bigger
it does
wave
is tell
once
me
again.
that you know how to draw
Great
lines.
reminder that this is coinciding with high tide right now. So the wave, the tsunami wave, the column of water riding on top of the actual sea level
That's
is
not
riding on
a
top
big
of high tide,
wave.
which is already elevated. So it makes it
It's
a
like,
little
what,
bit
2
more
inches
of
higher than your
concern.
regular water
That's it
level?
for Ben and I at the weather desk. Let's send it back to Mark.
Oh my gosh. Somebody, I think somebody took your screenshot of circling a person walking, put on Twitter.
Oh, did they?
I think they did, man.
Awesome.
Who did that? I'm pretty sure, man. This is a very very
Yeah, he's over here now. Yeah, he's over there now.
Let me cancel this.
I am on Twitter too, so that's a possibility.
Well, unless you're Basil Moreau.
Oh, well, Basil. You can.
Let's see here. Bump, bump, bump. Did I do that right?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. I think I'm sharing it.
All right, let me move this.
Is that your screenshot? Is that your...
It might. Yeah, it is.
I mean, it looks just like your little.
It is.
Same time. I mean, it's 8 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's the whenever I was over on the other spot. I took that, but yeah, cool.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Awesome. Awesome.
You're
I love it.
How do I turn my thing off?
I love it.
Mm.
I love it. Oh, these guys are killing me. Yeah, I'm not seeing any like big wave stuff. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know anything about tsunamis. Like I was like Don saying like they're showing the evacuation shelter and stuff. I really Wallaku. I really got to tell you honestly. I looked at her comment. I thought she was talking about they have a walking evacuation shelter. I was like, a walking one? Then that man, that one fried my brain. Don. Wallaku
shelter evacuation. Yeah, I'm looking at the thing here,
and there are only so many roads on Maui, so for example, for me to call Joe and let him know we just got this warning, so you need to leave Kihei now because there's only 2 roads in and out. And he
What do you
felt
mean
he had
back
more
there?
time, but
This is old.
we're just, it's like we're winging it. It's not something that we would have planned. It's a better preparation.
All right, your audio's crapping out on me.
That's mine?
No, not you. It's them.
Oh. So I don't
On
know if
them.
it's working.
It's like it's windy. My audio's crapping out.
Yeah, it's weird how it's. Oh, what's this?
The Pacific Tsunami Director is going to give an update in 3 minutes. Thankfully, I'm pretty poor and can't afford beachfront property. Mr. Miyagi eating in the background.
Yeah, he was just scarfing it down.
Yeah.
He's like, man, they got the best. They got the best evacuation food I've ever had.
Let's see. I'll back it up a little bit because he actually talks.
Miyagi does?
Yeah.
So you need to leave Kihei now because
Maria, you just can't. Yeah, but it's not like confused. Especially when the clouds like, what, a tsunami coming? You gotta go get this and go get this and go get this. At the end, I came
Wait a
out,
second. What's he? Is he wearing a hairband? The bald guy's wearing a hairband?
hey, you need toilet paper, hand towel,
Yeah.
water.
That's so good. So good.
So right now, without the supplies of the shelter, what supplies do you folks personally have?
you know, we were so unprepared for this.
Well, that one lady
when
didn't have
Joe
a
picked me up
toothbrush,
at
that's for
work,
damn
and
sure.
we went right up the road to Kalui Food Line, which is like a 5-minute drive, and picked up whatever we could grab, and everything was pretty much sold out, deli and all that. So we grabbed a little bit of sushi sandwich, and that was all
Sushi
kind of all we
sandwich?
could get, and it took us an hour
See,
and a half from
that
there
sort of
to get
defeats the
back to
purpose,
the
doesn't it?
center
Oh my
where we
gosh.
So you had a raw fish sandwich.
Took us an hour and a half, and just to go and get my car and then head over here. We didn't get much.
That is a wild drive.
Oh my gosh, he's got
And lastly, Mary, I
two
wanna ask you, I mean,
fanny
you
packs on.
mentioned You have the trailer.
one for each side,
What was
man.
it like for you to evacuate?
See what I mean? She didn't
Prepared
take a
with
toothbrush.
everything in the trailer right now. That my personal belongings are my clothes, my ice box.
Oh yeah, you live there.
But my brand new freezer that I brought.
I got my brand new freezer.
It's gonna take a loss because it's in the garage back home. And that's about it. Other than that, beddings,
not realize her
everything,
friends
the whole
is standing
trailer,
there?
and my
They're-
brothers and my family, my sisters and my brothers are happy that I invested in this. And you know, it's the biggest place to park it right now is at Popohaku. And yeah, prepared with everything in the trailer.
Absolutely.
We're so grateful. I'm glad for all of the earth
But a
warning,
toothbrush.
all
She
the
didn't
sirens
take a
that go off and
toothbrush.
let us know.
Oh my gosh.
we're
This is
definitely
Otter Creek,
prepared
Hawaii.
for that, and keeping us, informed and aware of what's
Okay.
Dude, I don't think they were doing that right. You know, it's like if you're gonna be if you have a natural disaster coming, you live on an island that I mean, what you got in the store is what you got. You should probably
Yeah.
have like some emergency spam or something.
Yeah, Dawn says, unfortunately, dental care here sucks ass.
Well, it does everywhere.
Yeah, it does everywhere. A new freezer and a month worth of
priorities.
You've been to Georgia? God.
Yeah. It's all Mountain Dew and meth, man.
Oh, jeez.
That's what runs. That's what runs America.
Spam tuna. Sushi's not just raw fish; it can be spam tuna.
Oh, spam. I don't think spam sounds very good, but spam tuna? No.
Oh.
No, not at all. That's not. Still. It's like if your grocery stores have like 3 days worth of food in them. Like, Hawaii's got to have so much stuff brought in. I never thought about that, like how the supply chain works there.
Well, I think the tsunami is over there. It's I'm not seeing any like
no.
You know, it's sort of like, you know, it's sort of like having sex with a hot supermodel. It's like you can't wait to get there, and then whenever you get there, you're just like, oh, sort of a letdown. You're like a wet dish rag.
Well, they're pretty good until the drugs wear off. Not that kind of drug, but I mean, you know, they're kind of like hopped up on coke and stuff like that. It's like some weird stuff, man. It's like I didn't know the nothing. I just think about pretzels, but
Hey, Levin, how you doing? Why do networks always seek out the most Bubba people to interview? No, it's that they don't seek them out.
They come running.
They come running. It's like they want to be on TV, man.
Oh, they called everybody they know.
Exactly.
They've been called Ant Flo on the mainland.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I think the press conference is on now. They're gonna cancel the tsunami. It's been canceled. Godzilla just needs his belly rubbed.
If the public
Holy
needs
cow.
assistance, we'll post their phone number and email that if people are impacted and need assistance, they can reach out. So there's a lot of entities, a lot of community involvement, and it's wonderful to see how the state is reacting to a very serious threat to our public and to the safety of the state. Thank you.
Mahalo, Administrator Barros. Finally, I'd like to bring up Captain Nick Wurst, Commander Sector Honolulu and Captain of the Port.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Governor. As stated, Captain Nick Wurst, Sector Honolulu. Our top priorities for the Coast Guard right now are the safety of life, the safety of our ports, and then any environmental impacts to the state. In anticipation of that, we have closed all commercial harbors and have ordered evacuation of those harbors to mitigate risk. In addition, have Coast Guard assets deployed. That's small boats, ships, and planes and aircraft pre-deployed. So post-impact, we are ready to respond very quickly to any search and rescue cases to be able to assess the ports.
So
to make
what
sure
are they
they're
telling
safe
us?
to be
That the
reopened
tsunami
for
didn't
commerce,
happen?
and then also any environmental impacts.
I don't know.
we can
I've
respond
always
to
been
that.
amazed
so
by
we
the
are working
hula
in
dance.
unison with the state, and thank you very much for your time.
Okay, that was a pointless
Okay, at
conversation.
this time, we're going to facilitate questions from the media, and we'll start with Andrew, Honolulu Star Advertiser.
Can you let us know who gives input, most important input on determining an all clear if warranted?
So the question is, who gives the most important input on determining an all clear?
We're going to turn to Dr. Chip at the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center.
Okay, there's too
They're
many
on the
people.
calls with the governor. They're advising the leadership, and they'll give us an indication of what they believe, and then it'll be an executive order from here.
You'll give an indication of what they believe.
Okay, next I'm going to go to Le'ui, KITV4.
Do you know what is closely being looked at to monitor and give a better indicator of the surge cycle in this scenario?
So the question is around what are the indicators for closely monitoring the surge cycle?
Why does she have to read?
There's
before I can
multiple
answer?
readings of the wave.
She's
all
translating.
across the Pacific and then all across the islands.
Gotcha.
So there's a printout that we see dozens
true.
of those measurements, and they've ranged from 0.23 meters in some cases to over a meter. So we have had a couple waves of that
What's a
size.
meter?
The largest wave
3
we
feet.
believe we saw was in Haleiwa.
That's a yard.
You know, over a meter, well over a meter. And then, of course, the pause that we had was also watching the shoreline recede, where we saw, you know, the water pull back 20 or 30 feet. That seemed like an anticipated large wave. So that's what we've all seen historically. We're really hoping that we are out of harm's way. Again, we don't want anyone to let their guard down. We want it to go another couple hours. As the waves cycle smaller and smaller, that's how we know that we're ending this concern.
Mahalo, Governor. Up next, Ashley, Hawaii Public
No
Radio.
waves. That's how you end it.
Yeah.
When the all clear comes through, would that mean that the water is back to normal and no longer receding? I guess what are like the clear?
Well, when we see Godzilla, we'll know that the tsunami is over.
So the question is, when the all clear comes or is finalized and communicated, what does that mean with regard to the water?
When the all queer comes?
I think that means that we reach functional zero risk because we're able to continue to monitor waves all throughout the Pacific, including the multiple different locations that we described earlier. But most importantly, as the waves end generation, when they're hitting our own shorelines, which can cause more wave activity, then we know it's over. So we'll be hopeful. Also, we'll see the tides go down, which is, not nothing. We did observe.
It's not nothing when the tides go down.
On the other side of the Pacific.
I mean,
Japan,
she may not, you may not like your governor, but just think we had, what was it, a senator here in Georgia that said if too many people live on Hawaii, that it would flip over.
Good. We had a couple fender benders on the highway, which we're always, watching and we're careful about. A couple people went home from work a little early today, but that's all an excellent outcome if we don't end up having, a serious tsunami like we did in past decades.
Yeah, I think it's
Final
Guam.
question going to
I don't
Daryl
know.
Huff. How about
Weird.
yours now?
Like, what?
Okay, so
Yeah.
looking forward, what I'm trying to understand is when you say we had a 3-foot wave in Haleiwa, that was, the water receded, came back in. We didn't have a wave go up onto Haleiwa parking lot or anything like that, right? So far we haven't had waves that inundated anything significant.
So the
What are we worried about next?
The question is confirmation on the waves not coming and making their way inland yet, and then what can we anticipate next?
Yeah, so as our conversations with the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center, yes, and they would prefer to see multitude of these smaller waves as that 3 feet recede a little bit.
There, that's better. I can't handle this. I think the back and forth on those people is driving me nuts.
Dude, it's always amazing. You can the people, like the government people, that they make you feel
there is somebody out there.
comfortable. They don't talk a lot. They
Yeah.
said we do this, and that.
Yeah.
When you're not comfortable, when like we just saw, and they keep going through. Like they ask a question, the person has to listen to the question, and then she interprets it back in English again. And it's, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's weird.
It's weird to me. It's just like, just have one person up there answer the damn questions. If they don't know the answer to the question, then, somebody step up that knows the answer to the question.
Wait. There's a hurricane near Hawaii right now, too?
I don't know. Yes, the Hank Johnson, Jesus, also known as the village idiot. Yes, he was. Hank Johnson. Jeez. Yeah.
Oh, that was the singer.
She's like sitting there going, yes, this is horrible. Yeah, it's not canceled. The storm is not, the tsunami's not canceled yet, but
no.
Oh, crazy.
Dude, I'm gonna have to go to bed.
Yeah, me too. Everybody, we'll I'm gonna end the stream here. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you soon.
See you guys. Thanks, Shiz.
Later.
Oh, you thought I was done, bless your heart, but I'm still living rent free. It's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me nut, call me the goat. You're paddling pulling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Caught up in my glow while you stay unseen. Your shade's like a breeze, it's barely a draft. Meanwhile, I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute. But here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny. So grab some popcorn when daddy goes live. Call me daddy, yeah, shout it loud. King of your thoughts, I'm making you proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, headline act. Your background noise, and that's just a fact. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more. You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. But here you are, barking while I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank. Oh, Shizzy's washed up. Yeah, sure, Jan, yet here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate watch my stream like it's Oscar night, but guess what, kiddos? I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy. Send in your bread. I'm still rent-free in your effing head. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy on your brain. I'm your mental landlord, you can't complain. Let's keep it real. You hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry, did I break your streak? You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there with your plastic clout, I'm here sipping coffee watching you freak out. You're irrelevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids while I count how much I make. I count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm reading your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, let's set the bar. I'm the constellation, you're a burned out star. Embrace your role, cause I'm the main character. You're just an old ragged ass, burned out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy Daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, your mental pain. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow's. Agenda will see me tomorrow, same obsession, same effing thing.
Go show